Take me back to the 80s, golden girls playing on the TV, mixtapes and VHS. Oh, oh, oh. Take me back to the 80s, Beetlejuice, Ghostbusters and the Goonies, mixtapes and VHS.
Raise the roof.
Hey!
Hello, everyone. Now, we've both got our neon lighting on because that was the color of the 80s. It wasn't brown, was it?
No, it wasn't brown or beige at all. Oh, yeah. Everyone has this weird mad thing, don't they, about 80s being neon colours, and it just wasn't.
No.
I can't remember anything like. Everything was grey or beige. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The closer it is, my bedding, I had a red bedding with different coloured lines on it. That's about as high colour as I got.
Yeah, I had a similar one that was that could have been grey on one side and white on the other, and it had white and red little lines in it. But as crazy as it got with some wood chip wallpaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had brown wardrobe, brown desk, brown
yeah,
cupboard.
yeah, black and white telly. You know what I mean? I wasn't even privy to a colour television till I was 16.
I'm not paying a colour telly license for him.
Yeah, 14-inch portable black and white.
Yes, now now they're turning color films into black and white, like Fury Road and Justice League and everything, turning them back.
like it's dead cool. it was rubbish. You know what I mean?
Let's just say hello to everyone in the chat that's coming in. Nicholas, good evening.
Hello.
Ian's here. Ooh, it's starting to be on time now. That's good. Well done, Ian. Is Mark Brown? Yes, that's the
yep, everything.
It wasn't the Stranger Things lied.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just had this special green film you put over the TV, and then it made it color. So, unless you were rich enough at Christmas to have Quality Street, and then you could use the different lenses.
I can always remember my grandparents. They had a larger black and white TV, and the like watching the snooker. And I can remember sitting down with my granddad once and going, "How do you know what's going on?" So, what do you mean? I said, "You're watching snooker in black and white." It's like
it's that old joke, isn't it? For those watching snooker at home in black and white, the red ball is behind the pink ball.
But yeah, the red's behind the pink. Genius.
But back to the job at hand. A nice drink.
Yes.
So I'm enjoying a nice pink of the Pub Tropicano.
Very
Where
nice.
the drinks are free. No. So I will load this up. There you go. The balls are slightly different shade. Yeah, if you could keep an eye on where they went from the opening shot, you are all right. Yeah. Kids today, though.
20 shades of grey. The only one you could probably make out was white, because that's the cue ball. That's the one they were hitting. You know what I mean? It was like
on the brown. Yeah. Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
So we are doing 100 films again. We're going to do it in an hour. We're going to go.
Smash it.
But if anyone was here for the last time, we do have a better list this time. There's no British films.
Yeah, if anyone was here from the last time round, you'll know it was 100 films where I went, I've never seen that. Don't know that one. Never heard of that.
This time I've got a stack, taller than me of films, so we should be all right.
Yeah.
Can't say I've seen them all on this list.
No, I think that, exactly. I know of them. They are films that I have come across. Yeah, I may have not seen them, but they are ones I have come across, which is a bonus.
That's how, doesn't it, when you think,
yeah.
I've heard of it, even last time I did everything. But what's that? Fran can tell everyone off who gets off topic as much as moderator. Probably that will be me. There you go. But we'll start with an easy one. Ease it in, as we say. So it's a re-release. It's Lawrence of Arabia.
Lawrence of Arabia, yeah.
So Yeah.
I mean, what was the original release date for Lawrence of Arabia? I mean,
I can't see it in this dark
yeah,
neon lights.
it just seemed an odd one to get a re-release in '89. It was
Well, yes, I don't know. Well, yeah, the 35th anniversary was this VHS, and as usual, yeah, they don't put a copyright. Oh no,
yeah,
no, that's 1996. That's when the VHS came out. So yeah,
yeah,
I'm guessing 1966.
yeah.
It's a it's an amazing film. If you see it in widescreen, which this also includes the overture, so
Cool.
it's 2.5 hours. But yes, there we go. Yeah, off for a good start with that one.
Yeah, it's one that everyone's heard of.
Well, then you must know number 99, Johnny Handsome.
No, didn't know this one. Out this list there was a couple. There was maybe 2 or 3. But Johnny Handsome, no, didn't come across it. Considering it was so high.
It's what's his name? Mickey Rourke and Alan Barkin. So,
All right.
oh shit. Oh shit! Hang on, I just done something really stupid. I uploaded a video that included the whole film. This could be a very short thing. Let me get rid of it before it's only been blocked, luckily.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, so Johnny Handsome, yeah, sorry. No wonder it took so long to process. It's I've never seen it, but it's directed by Walter Hill. And
Okay.
after being double-crossed and thrown in jail, a deformed gangster gets a new face and rehabilitation, and his desire for revenge looms. So, like I said, I remember seeing the video in the shop, but I never rented it, and I've never seen it anywhere since.
No, I don't even recall ever seeing it in the video shop or even on TV or anything. It's not one I come across.
No, so we'll carry on. I'll get to the chat because I was who gave Franz a spanner anyway? I don't trust him. He kills people by chopping them up and cutting their hearts out. Coming to the chat line, first topics I see are balls and skid marks. Yes, welcome to the Video Tasties channel.
Yes.
It's the Wigan people that lower the tone. These northerners I get on.
That's what it is, mate.
Like having Chubby Brown on again. Yeah, never saw that one coming. Big Omar Sharif. Big like Omar Sharif in the distance. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go. Warlock. Well, hello, Leslie. I think Warlock was in the 100 to 200 run, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah. I think it was. Warlock, yeah, Warlock's a great film.
Yeah. I think got the second one on VHS, which is stupid, but yes, welcome anyway, Leslie. It's the good films this time. So far not, but we're getting there.
We're getting there, mate. Yeah, it's there's some real guns on it.
When did The Fly 2 come out?
89.
But it's still gross. No, I don't like it because of the dog. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
Michael Bay. It is a great sequel for gooey special effects.
Yeah.
Oh, he's seen it. There you go. Don't remember Johnny Handsome being that great. There you go. It's probably why it hasn't been well remembered. And there you go. Nicholas's favourite. I'm going to see how many I saw theatrically. Yeah, so far 0 for me. Yeah, I didn't know it was Walter Hill either until I just looked it up. Morgan Freeman and Lance Henriksen in it. Some quality. Oh, and it's a very underrated film. I did unfortunately see the sequel to Midnight Run. It was terrible. Right, where are we? Oh, number 98, one of my favorites. It's not here, it's here. Now, I only originally rented this because it has, where is he? Ed O'Neill from Marrow Children there, and I was a big fan at the time. But who is it? It's got Lou Diamond Phillips, Daniel Roebuck, William Russ, and Fred Gwynn, Ruben Blades, Coleman Bernstein. So there you go. It's a comedy caper where, was it 4 criminals turn up to do a job in a small town. The 2 bumbling cops get the 5th guy, who is the lead.
Right.
And they decide to rob the bank anyway. But then shenanigans happen. I won't spoil it any more than that. Let's see. That was a 15. So yeah, 89. I was
Yeah, 89. I would have been 13, 18, 12, maybe 13.
I'm trying to work out maths. 17, I was. So I was a year off being Total Recall and RoboCop 2 in the cinemas. Which but yeah, anything 18. I looked about 12 when I was 15, 18, so it didn't help. Unlikely I saw many theatrical, as we were born in the 80s, so I didn't go to the cinema many times.
Yes.
Even though it was cheap compared to now. And it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I've said previously, I didn't see a great deal in the cinema at the 80s because my parents just weren't into watching films. So unless I went with other people's parents, like birthdays and stuff like that, or you know what I mean, I very, very rarely that we went to the cinema as a family.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think I've ever been to the cinema as a family because my mother didn't like films as much, and my dad didn't like the films I liked.
Right.
He would sit there. There were two cinemas. One he would drop me off and leave me there, and the other one he would sit for a bit of the film and then go out to smoke. Back at the end. I loved it, so I'm all right.
Yeah.
I think I had enough for chalk ice. Yeah, do you think Ed O'Neill would be rich in the cash as he was one of the most recognisable faces in the world at that time? Well, I don't think Married with Children did too well in the UK with adults anyway.
No, it wasn't a big hit, was it? And then it tried to get its own UK version, if you remember right. Russ Abbott tried doing doing a version of it. It was just fucking terrible.
Yeah. It was. I need to track that down. I haven't seen it since the one episode that they released or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's god awful.
Oh, so far 0 to 3 theatrically. Yeah, I think or at least the first 5 it is for me. Hey, who's this person? Rob Romano.
Hello, Rob. How's it going, my friend? Rob's been a long time follower of my content. I don't know why. For some reason, he likes the videos I do. Well, thank you very much, Rob.
I'm the same with Jim and everyone here.
Yeah.
Oh, I was a 22-year-old newlywed in agent. Hopefully it's nice. It's fair to say you've made up for lost time, Gareth. Thank you. Yes. I rediscovered random comedies like Almost an Angel now and suddenly realised I saw it in the cinema. Yeah, that was a massive box office dud, but it was came out Boxing Day, whatever year it came out, because everyone thought, oh, it's going to be the next big thing, and it wasn't. He'd burnt his bridges, but I think with everyone. No one wanted to see him unless he was Crocodile Dundee. But there is an Aussie. No, not as high as I thought it was, but we'll get to that. I worked in the cinema for over 10 years. I literally saw everything in the 80s theatrically for free, outside of the pay. It was a great job. Yeah, if you don't mind. Yep. If you'd have spent the money on cinema stuff, then you were quids in.
Yeah, that's it, no?
Yes, Married with Children was on ITV. I remember seeing it. I'm not sure it was on for a good few years. It was, I only saw, I think it was the second season to like the 6th season on ITV, and only random ones at that one they'd show them, but they're usually Friday night about 10:30, and then Sledgehammer or something was on.
Yeah.
Hey, Pugwells. Yeah.
Hey, Pugwell, you all right, man?
I've seen clips of the Rabbit Matter of Sean online, but don't remember seeing it back in the day. I guess I'm lucky.
Yeah, very lucky, mate. It's god awful.
Michael Masters, 8-year-old little shit in 89. Oh, same thing with Lightning Jack. That made fuck all too, yes.
Yeah, I did nothing either, yeah.
Right, so straight in at number 97, Enemies, a love story.
Not for me.
Nothing.
No, it's nothing.
I do remember something about this. I think it's appeared in one of my lists earlier. Hang on. Summer 1988, I think it was. Oh no, this is 89. I keep thinking we're on VHS, no, it's not what I thought it was. Ignore me, I'm stupid. Right. I've seen it. Must have seen a poster on some research I was doing. Right, Enemies. Sounds fascinating. There it is. Ron Silver. In a ghostwriter finds himself romantically involved with his current wife, a married woman, and a long vanished wife.
Mm,
If that makes any sense. It's got Ron Silver, Angelica Houston, and Lena Olin in. I think it's from the director of Police Academy, I think. I think it's
right.
supposed to be a comedy. Let's have a look. Although, yeah, comedy, drama, romance. But yeah.
Romance when he's got 3 women on the go. I wouldn't really call that romance, but
Almost just one of those films that isn't that good, but it means well enough. I just can't quite dismiss it. Yeah, Paul Hogan's good in it. It's just spoilers. The guy in the wheelchair gets stabbed in a fucking artery at the end and bleeds out, and that's supposed to be a happy ending apparently because no, he hasn't seen Enemy's Love Story. Can't see him anything but Crocodile Dundee, especially as he wore the hat in Lightning Jack. Yeah. Paul Hogan did Flipper after Lightning. No, that was crap. Yeah, that
was terrible as well.
Yeah, I never saw that. Luckily, I did. I don't think I might have actually saw Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles in the cinema.
Right.
People forget about that film. I like Lightning Jack. There you go. Nicholas likes it. Never saw Flipper. Even Crocodile Dundee was a circus shite. Oh, I do like the first 2.
The first one I really like. The first one's got a bit of charm.
Right. Number 6. There's a good one. You get to see a lot of Nicole Kidman for when she hosts Weird Expanders.
Yeah.
But yeah, Aussie thriller with Sam Neill and Nicole Kidman as parents who've just lost their son in a car crash, so they go on a cruise to get away from it all. But then typical Billy Zane turns up.
Yep.
Spoils it. But from Philip Noyce, who did Clear and Present Danger, I think, and Patriot Games and a few others.
I think I recall seeing that. I think I've seen it on TV. I don't think I've ever gone out of my way to watch it, but I'm sure I've seen it on TV at some point.
But yeah, it's definitely one of those. That's probably why it's so down. I don't remember it getting a cinema release, but
yeah.
According to Wiki, Enemies is a romantic drama about Holocaust survivor. Sounds interesting. I didn't write that bit out. I didn't. Oh, didn't Hogan turn down Ghost to do Almost an Angel? I doubt it, but maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's more likely.
Yeah, that is bad.
Hey, Crusher.
Hello, Crusher.
Hello, Bob. Oh, Dead Calm was amazing. Billy Zane was such a star in it, but he never managed to top that film, really. Yeah, because what has he done? The Phantom. He was pretty good in The Phantom.
Yeah, I like The Phantom. I think it's a decent film. It's one of those sort of superhero films that didn't get enough sort of hype back in the day. Considering, I think it's the oldest written form of a superhero. So it started off in shorts, and then turned into a full comic book later on. But I'm sure it's the first sort of drawn, animated, written sort of comic book hero.
Yeah,
but I like the character. I mean, for me as well, being that kind of guy. Obviously, he's in Defenders of the Earth as well as, and he's good in Defenders of the Earth. So the character sort of popped up all over everywhere in the 80s.
Yeah, I think he was in The Sun in the block comics they used to have in them.
Yeah,
newspapers they were called.
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, fans forgot about Dundee in LA. So lame. Yes, gave Beverly Hills Cop 300 for its money. Yeah. Ray Jackson's here. Oh, he's in Germany. Hello. Guten Abend. I think. Yes, that's it. I was trying to think of the Rutger Hauer did a rip-off called Voyage, which I think went straight to video in this country.
Yeah.
I saw Phantom in VHS. I don't remember it getting a cinema release, or it was a very quick one.
It did get a cinema release because I've got the original quad poster for it, so it did get a cinema release. Seemingly, the only way to own it in the UK now, HMV put it out on the Blu-ray line.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think is it Warner Brothers film? No, it's Paramount. So in the US, it would be on Paramount Presents.
Okay, yeah. There you go. His career sank after Titanic. Ugh.
Yeah.
Doesn't deserve it. Yeah. Ooh. Billy Zane, yeah, he is amazing in Demon Knight. He's pretty good in that. He's even great in Zoolander for a quick cameo.
Yeah, he
That's
is.
the
Yeah.
first time I saw him bald when he'd given up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Almost a Django for Paramount with a film released the same year, so it's not that difficult to believe. Yeah. That's true, Jim. He was good in that. Can't see Hogan getting fruity at the wheel with Demi, but I've definitely heard that rumor more than once. Oh dear, that's a different film. I Slipknot. Yes, Demon Knight is great. One of those great films. Yes, for weirdly enough, he was a good guy in Demon Knight.
Yeah.
Billy Zane was also in Critters. Yes, gets does he get his fingers bitten off in the hay barn? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yes, Sadness was a good guy. That's it. So then we get to the Adventures of Baron Munchausen. Now, there's bombs and then there's Baron Munchausen.
Yeah, I always enjoyed this film, and I got quite excited when Criterion decided they was releasing it of a 4K scan on a Blu-ray about 18 months ago, and I went,
Right.
"Fuck yeah, I'll grab this." It does not hold up. It did not hold up well at all, to the point where it's very rare I sell or trade any films off, but that one went. Yeah, and I love the handmade stuff. I love what those guys do in general, whether it's acting or producing or directing. But for some reason, Munchausen just does not hold up. It's a bizarre film to start off with.
It is. It's one of those films where the making of is more interesting than the actual film of.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's
yeah, it's got Robin Williams. It's got
Eric Idle.
Yeah.
Who's like can run really fast, but it's really weird.
Yeah. It's it's not good. I think I saw it about 20 or so years ago when it came out on DVD or something like that. Oh, I remember this. I saw this.
Yeah, and it looks like a lot of other stuff at that particular time. So if you've seen the likes of Jabberwocky or Time Bandits, or if you've seen anything like that he produced, Eric the Viking, it's got that look. It's filmed exactly the same. It's got that nice period feel about it. But unlike those three, the story and everything just doesn't seem to hold up.
Yeah, it's one of those he's been trying to make for years, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So fans love. So there you go. I think it's one of the. It's definitely similar to trying to be like Time Bandits.
Yeah, it's definitely got that vibe.
Phantom did get a UK release, but Paramount dumped it in February '97 after it bombed in the summer of '96. Typical for us. Paramount were expecting big things. Yeah.
And it's not a bad film. It's seriously not a bad film. It's a pretty decent film.
I was excited about Baron when it got released, but it turned out not to be so great. Yeah, they hyped that up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, films with long, awkward titles rarely do well. Yeah, there's a few long titles coming up with their sequels.
Yeah.
Hello, Gregor. I remember being underwhelmed with Baron. Yeah, as a kid, I didn't know any better. But
yeah, as a kid, I loved it.
Yeah, Sniper is good with Zane and Tom Barrington, and there's about 8 sequels. 12 Monkeys. I used to love 12 Monkeys, but I couldn't get into it the last time I watched it, but that might have been the mood I was in. Yeah, The Shawshank Redemption didn't do well because of its confusing, lengthy title. Yeah, it didn't make much sense unless you've read the books. I love Ted Gillen, but quite honestly, his movies are hit and miss with me. The ones I've loved, I really love. The others, I don't like at all.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I think was his biggest hit, The Fisher King.
Oh, I don't know.
I remember that being. Oh well, no, maybe 12 Monkeys is his biggest. Both of those did very well. Shawshank Redemption at face value just sounds boring, just like Dolores Claiborne. Yeah. You mean I still know what you did last summer? Sniper 1 and 2 are my favorites. I don't know if I've seen all the sequels. But yeah, he did Brazil. I think
Brazil, yeah.
that did critically well.
Yeah, because it's a bit artsy, isn't it? It's one of those films that feels like a bit fever dreamish. It's a bit out there.
I think it had studio interference as well. That's why there was a director's cut years later.
Yeah.
And there's a Time Bandits TV show coming soon. Yeah.
Really? I've not heard of that. If it's anything like what they did with Willow on Disney Plus, they absolutely fucking destroyed it. So
yeah,
I won't hold my breath.
Yeah, not that you can watch Willow anymore. The sequel series.
Yeah,
recorded it when it was on. 12 Monkeys Fishing were probably his 2 biggest commercial hits. Yes, there you go. Indeed, probably why they retitled Philip K. Dick stories for their movie versions. This. Right, back to 89. Dead Bang with Miami Vice. Don Johnson.
Right. I didn't know this one.
Yeah, this is cop thriller. Quite a serious cop thriller because it's white supremacists and bad guys, but it didn't do well because it seemed to be anything out. Dead Bang, not Heat. I saw it on VHS when it came out, but
right.
It wasn't. I didn't remember it as fading fun. It's still good nowadays. It holds up. John Frankenheimer directed it. Penelope Ann Miller's in it, and William Forsythe. But
cool.
It's a pretty good police thriller. Los Angeles, Jeff. Yeah. So should have done better that one. Hang on, I've seen that. I actually saw that piece of shit with John Johnson. Actually, oh, there you go. Not a fan then. Hey, Mr. Dan Horror. Exterior scenes of the Telling 12 Monkeys were filmed near him since tomorrow. Oh, that's a shame.
Cool.
But welcome, Mr. Dan. Rumor has it that Terry Gilliam meant to visit the set of the Time Bandits. Was meant to visit the Time Bandits TV for 2 weeks, but left after a few days because he was so disgusted with what they were doing. Yeah, that
don't bode well then.
Yeah. I'm guessing they probably won't have little people acting in it because they don't seem to like that anymore. Giving people jobs. Yeah. Let's just animate them. I wish I had the Supreme Films map to go back in time and cancel the decision to make it Panda's TV shows. Yes, I think Ian's looking forward to my watch party in 2 weeks or next week.
Yeah. If you ever go back through some of my videos, you'll see what I filmed. A friend of mine, Rick, we put together his movie room at home, and I filmed it after it was finished. And he's got a full-sized scaled map of the Supreme Beings map from the Time Bandits, but it's actually cloth, so it's like the real deal. It's amazing. God only knows how much it costs, but it is really smart. But it's in that video. I do talk about it and show it in that video.
There you go. No, hang on, no self-promotion. I guess we're on your channel.
Yeah. Yeah, we're streaming on my channel as well for a change.
But this isn't Masters of the 80s channel. It says something else now. A rebrand.
It does. Yeah, rebrands. It was all going a bit Pete Tong. So like everything had just slowed down massively. And I was like, right, okay, do I give over bothering or do I do something else? And we run a film club as well. So between me and Dave, I decided to move everything onto this channel. And after about 10 days, it's picked back up and gone through the roof. So I mean, it was the right move. So
yeah, when it links to something else, it's always better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Include everything that you're doing. Done that one. Used to have Dead Bang on video, but never watched it. I don't think. Yeah, the Dead Bang is not a good title, really.
No.
To be fair,
no, it sounds like a dodgy porno.
It does. I thought this is Blade Runner, the alternative title. Yes. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Might have done better than Blade Runner in the cinema. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Lisa Kudrow from Friends is the star of the new Time Bandits.
What? What?
I thought
that can't be right, surely. Yeah, it's the young kid.
Dead Bang is surprisingly good if you can excuse the silly title. Don't understand why Don Johnson didn't have a similar career to Bruce Willis in films where I think he nearly did. Die Hard as one of the many in the list, but
Mm.
I don't know if it was ego after Miami Vice was such a hit and he didn't get on with people, but who knows?
Yeah.
Seems quite nice these days, like most people have mellowed. Yeah, and Total Recall, I think, is We Remember It For You Wholesale, which is something equally odd. Yes, definitely. Titles we don't. I've already gone forward in time, Gareth, and watched our Time Bandits. Watch Party. It was, it's going to be amazing. Excellent. I do like it, but things go well. Yeah, that title is awful. Favorite Don John's movie is Harley Davidson, The Marlboro Man. Another mouthful, yes. You know that one?
I've heard of that one. I've never seen it. I've heard of
I
it.
saw it, and it's another one I saw originally when it came out. That didn't think much of, but now going back, I really enjoy it. It's the baddie would be smacked. Yes. Ugh. They have no idea what they're doing anymore, do they? Harley Davidson.
No.
Yes. Oh no, that's even worse news. They probably let him off the hook like they did with was it Thunder and Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
Oh, Bloodsport is greater than Blade Runner. That is true. For a good night in, anyway.
I'm partial to Blade Runner.
I do like Blade Runner, but yeah, if I'm gonna sit down and watch a film, it's probably gonna be Bloodsport again.
Well, we showed Bloodsport last month's film club.
Oh, yes. You stole my Jean-Claude Van Damme idea.
I stole the Jean-Claude Van Damme tag there, shamelessly. And to be fair, it went down a storm. I was expecting, you know what I mean, 40 people turned up to watch Bloodsport. And normally at one of our events, everyone's just sort of taking the piss and getting pissed. Everyone was as quiet as anything to watch Bloodsport. It was weird.
Nice.
If there's one film you could take the piss out of, it's that one, but everyone decided to watch it dead seriously. It was on.
Awesome. As it should be. Smelly cat. Yeah, she's probably having a guitar in it. You look like a Jackson. Bloodsport is way better than Blade Runner. I think that's how the arrows work. Anyway, where are we? We're supposed to be doing 89, not
yeah. Bloodsport.
Self-promotion. So we'll go straight to Deep Star 6, one of the four underwater films of the year. Oh, there you go, you got it.
Sean S. Cunningham. I love this film. Out of the films that were out like this, they all came out at the same time. There's other ones on this list as well. I always preferred this, and I don't know if it's because it was a bit cheap or a bit tacky or whatever, but basically it's an Alien ripoff, a proper Alien ripoff, but under the sea with some of the worst miniature work you will ever see in your life. But for some reason, it all comes together. It all works really well. I always like the suit. The dive suit, the bell suit that they've got in this, it's really good. But it for me it works. It works better than the other ones that are on these lists. The other ones took themselves a bit too serious, and Deep Star 6 doesn't. It's like proper tongue in cheek, and it sort of really works for it. But if you like Alien, the chances are you'll like this. You know what I mean? It is a proper really good Alien knockoff.
Apart from the monster seems to vary in size depending on the situation.
Yeah, the scale of it varies on it. Yeah,
as big as the next.
It's huge. But again, this is another quad post I own. It's one of my prized possessions. It's really good. You know what I mean? It's a shame that it's never had a Blu-ray over here. This is a US import from Kino, but. It looks good. It does look good on Blu-ray.
I remember I rented it, and then I didn't like it because the guy gets chopped in half, and grossed me out. So, but I do like it now. Hang on, I'm not going to write down. Sorry to keep things relevant. 89 no, that is not true. But we'll see. Cyborg will be coming up soon.
Yes,
actually, Spot is better than everything, but. I think Ray might be biased about
biased. Yeah. I would say so.
I think I've seen both versions. I've definitely seen the remake. It's not bad. Flight of the Phoenix. Skin Deep. Skin Deep. That was in last times. I think it didn't make the top 100 this time. That's Blake Edwards, isn't it? With the glow in the dark condom fight.
Is it not in this? Is it not in this one?
Oh, it might
Is it
be.
not in
I can
this?
say I don't
Yeah.
have it. So...
Yeah, I think it is. I think it did make the top 100.
Okay, we'll see in a minute. The hotspot was on. So yeah, you only like that. That's got two lovely ladies naked, and one of them's Jennifer Connelly, fully nude on a beach. Not. Oh, we're gonna lose a lot of watchers now, aren't we? We're gonna go Google that. Oh yeah, titles too much, wasn't it? That's didn't do the film any favors. The only thing I liked about Deep Star 6 was Miguel Ferrer hanging up as the villain. Everything else didn't leave an impression. Oh dear.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a solid masterpiece or anything. You know what I mean? It's just mindless fun. You know what I mean? It's I think that's what I liked about it.
Yeah. Skin Deep. Yeah, I remember being everywhere. I think I watched it once. I don't think I've ever seen it since.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, Deep Star 6. Jim saw them theatrically. Oh, it's my least favorite.
I can understand why people, because there were so many of these kind of movies out in this year. I can understand why it's not people's favourites.
The 4 underwater monster movies that came out that year. What were they?
Deep Star 6, the Leviathan, the Abyss.
I never knew this. I always thought there was 3. But there's a
that's
Roger
what the other
Corman
one is.
one. Lords of
In
the
89. All right. Oh, I didn't know that one.
Yeah, I didn't know until I started doing this. But yeah, I always thought there was the big 3, but Corman tried one as well.
Cool. I'll have to look for that.
Format typing all that, yeah. Skin Deep is John Ritter's best performance on film and definitely uneven. There are a couple of scenes that are hysterically funny though. I can't remember where that appeared on the list now. But we'll get to that if it's here. I love Cyborg way much more than Blade Runner, and then I don't like Blade Runner. I've never seen Cyborg or Bloodsport, Ian. Oh, stop watching this trash and watch those 2.
Yeah.
You'll have a good time. But, Cyborg will be coming up soon.
It will.
He was fun. John Ritter was funny in that. You'll have to get a double bill VD VHS that used to be everywhere. That's a good point. Van Damme's. I think I had one. I don't know if it was Cyborg and Bloodsport or what, but he was.
Yeah, there was a Sling Blade. No.
Oh, yeah, John Ritter was in it. The Problem Childs was shit. Yeah, I did not like that one.
Yeah.
Right, where are we? A film called Cheetah at number 92.
Didn't know this one. Not one I'd never come across.
I haven't looked it up, but I don't remember. Oh, it's Keith Coogan. A born-free type story set in Kenya about an orphan cheetah cub that is adopted and raised by an American family. But Keith Coogan, Lucy Deakins is about it. But yeah, it's a Disney film, but
all right.
Lucy Deakins from The Great Outdoors, who might be seeing later. No, they're not much. Right. Troop Beverly Hills, though I have seen maybe once when it came out.
Yeah, again, a film I've heard of, film I don't think I've ever seen.
Yeah. If Shelley Long takes a group of girls, scouts, out in the wilds to prove a point about something. I don't know. Yeah, there it goes. I don't remember much about it. So soon to be divorced Beverly Hills socialite is determined to prove her husband and herself that she can finish what she starts by becoming a den mother. Craig Nelson's in it, so but yeah, Shelley Long can be funny.
Right.
But I don't know if this is any good. Stephanie Beacham's in it. Carla Gugino's in it. Must be very young. She must be one of the Girl Scouts. But let's have a look, see what people see. Oh, okay, take care, Ray. Every time I finish Bloodsport, I expect Cyborg to come on afterwards, thanks to playing that double VHS today.
Yeah.
Yes. So where are we? Nope, never watched it. Okay. Got some lessons with Senzo Tanaka. Oh, nice. Troop of Hills. Yeah, there you go. She was apparently 16, but pretending to be 14. Not that makes a difference.
Right.
Yeah, have a good one, Ray. Richard. Oh yes, Richard and Bernie Mac are gone. Yeah, they were very good. Okay, True Believer. Then you must know True Believer.
True Believer, no.
No, it's not. Is that the Sheen film? No. Oh, yeah. This did look interesting. It's Robert Downey Jr. and James Wood. A cynical former civil liberties attorney, now reduced to specializing in defending drug leader, becomes transformed by an 8-year-old murder case. So it might be a whodunit legal thriller. So I don't know why I've never seen it. But
No, I enjoy both those actors. Like I say, it's not one I'd come across.
Relentless with Judd Nelson is a great film from '89. Yeah, that's a serial killer thriller. They 3 of those. I think is it Anthony LaPaglia was the cop.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good one. True Believer. Oh, yes. I actually saw that one theatrically. There you go. Outside of the Stars. I don't remember a goddamn thing about it. Yeah, obviously it didn't do well, and it didn't last. There you go. Yeah, he remembers the video cover. So I saw that back in the day. I thought, rubbish. Right, number 89. No, there is a British film on the list. Scandal, which was not the 2021 one, which was supposed to be like a sex political thriller.
Okay.
There's no actual sex in it, I don't think. But it's the Profumo scandal of 1963, where an exotic dancer and a minister of law, so she was banging a British member of parliament and a Russian spy at the same time.
Right.
Not that that would affect anyone today.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was expecting less, but yes, John Hurt, Joanne Whalley, who was also in Willow, who will turn up later. Was Willow 89? No. 88.
No. Yep.
Yeah. So she was still Joanne Whalley then. Bridget Fonda's also in it as another actress. John Hurt, Ian McKellen, Leslie Phillips, Britt Eklund, Roland Gift from Finding Cannibals.
Ian McKellen is a fellow Wiganer.
Oh, is he? Oh dear. Keith Allen. That's probably why I can't kept falling off stage. Ralph Brown. Too much of the booze. But yeah, let's have a look. I've missed so many. That's where I left off. Right. Remember that's being advertised at the start of Tango and Cash. Oh, there you go. Another film that's coming up.
Yep.
Only film I've seen Judd in after Breakfast Club that was any good was New Jack City. Yes. He did do a lot of thrillers, I think, in the 90s, but they were straight to video, I think.
Yeah, he did a lot of like weird family kids kind of films, but the real low budget end as well. That were just terrible.
Aye, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Scandal was a big deal at the time. Yeah, it was advertised everywhere because it was, he would have a big political thing. Oh dear. But yeah, no one actually cared. That's why it's only 89. I saw that one on video. Didn't the Relentless movies have an amazing Grace come on sit and face guy? That's him. Is it not Anthony Pagas? The other guy then. I always confuse them. They look the same. Scandal was a pretty big film at its time, though it's largely forgotten. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't even have a VHS of it. I think it was sold very well on VHS because it had her sitting in a chair naked in the famous pose she did in For Real.
Yeah.
And then obviously people thought, oh, bit of smut, bit of blue for the dad. But it wasn't. Don't think there's even a boob in it. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Boobs. British posh bow boobs. Scandal got cut in the UK because they could see penetration in the background. Yes, Dusty Springfield. That's it. Yeah, she did the song for it, and that was a bigger hit than the film was. Judd Nelson had a pretty funny cameo in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back as the sheriff. Can't remember that now. If you like Cyborg and death metal, check out a song called World Domination by Mortician. Oh, it has the villain's speech from Cyborg in it. Rio Rossi, that's him. Thank you, Jim. Putting me right. Add to the pack there. That's that Innocent Blood I was thinking of. I think I'd rather watch Buster than Scandal. Yeah. That is a better film.
Yeah.
Forgot his name, who plays... Forgot his name. He plays the dick who cheers on the grape soda in The Accused. I've never seen The Accused.
Nope.
Doesn't sound like a fun film to watch. Hey, Larkbach, welcome. Yes. What a year for movies. Yes.
Yeah, it's a great year.
Leo Rossi seemed to play non-thug drugs and degenerates. Didn't he play a Mank in Fraser? Oh no, that was Angela Baggett. Or was that Leo Rossi? I can't remember. He was what's her name's brother from Manchester with Robbie Coltrane was the other one.
Yeah, yeah. What the hell was her name? I can't think what her name was. Yeah, she was supposedly from Manchester. She sounds fuck all like me, but it's
that was the Baggett. See, I confused the two. Thank you. Ian. Right, let's go. Renegade at number 88. Now, I saw this back in the day and I didn't enjoy it.
No, there's a couple of films with this title, but I don't know this one. Which one was this one?
This is actually, now you've said that, I'm going to double check myself this time. It's not the 1992 Lorenzo Lamas. It's the 1989 Keith Sutherland, Lou Diamond Phillips. Directed by my mate Jack Shoulder, who did The Hidden and Freddy's Dead, Freddy's Revenge. But it's got Jamie Gertz in it as well. But it's an undercover cop forms an alliance with a Native American to help him hunt down the criminals who stole an ancient Lakota tribal arms.
It's ringing bells, but
yeah, well, like you said, it didn't do very well, but it's a pretty good one if you like it's like a buddy cop thriller,
right?
But let's say okay, then we'll go on with Tap.
Tap. TAP. Tap.
Yeah, how many copies you got?
About 3, I think. No, none.
So it is directed by, written and directed by Michael Myers himself, Nick Castle.
All right.
Yeah, it's got Gregory Hines, Sammy Davis Jr., just released from prison. Max Washington must decide which of his previous professions to return to, burglary or tap dancing. Now, whenever I saw the trailer for this, I thought it was just a dancing film, but obviously there's a lot more to it.
Yeah. Again, I didn't know Nick Castle had done anything like that. I mean, I only know him for the Last Starfighter, I think.
Yeah. Oh yes, Leo Rossi was the prick accused. Remember Renegades being advertised constantly? Yes. I think that's one I saw in the videos back in the day. I think it was an 18 over here. It's very generic, but worth a watch. Exactly. Compared to stuff you're getting now, it's amazing. Oh, he was in. I was going to say, did he do any? I was thinking of Judd Nelson. Did he do any erotic thrillers in the 90s? But yeah, obviously Leo did instead. There, I'm the same. I always saw Gregory Hines in it. That's what confused me because he's in a tap dancing pose. And you think it doesn't sound like crime thriller, does it? But yeah, I never rented it either. Okay. Criminal Law then at number 86.
No.
Next. You said at the beginning of this, I will rewind it.
Yeah, there's far more on this list that I know. Yeah, we will get to them. I have a massive stack of films. We will get to the ones I know or the ones I like.
All right, we'll do this one quick. This is Criminal Law. A Boston defense attorney gets a wealthy client off a murder and then suspects him of killing again, it's directed by Martin Campbell of was it GoldenEye and Casino Royale.
Okay.
And Mask of Zorro. But yeah, Gary Oldman and Kevin Bacon are in it.
Oh.
But does not ring a bell anywhere else. Who's the ladies in it? Tess Harper, Karen Young, Joe Don Baker's in it, so it's going to be good. There you go. Michael Myers knows. Gary Oldman, yes, that's the one. Greetings, Andy.
Hello, Andy.
I think that one on video was mostly because I loved Gregory Hines since Wolfen and History of the World. Yeah, History of the World Part 1, isn't it? And he's great in with Billy Crystal. Whatever that is. Yeah, the Accused is definitely worth the watch. Yes, I remember it being on BBC. I wonder if it was cut, but it's obviously not uncut. You know. Oh, Jim Saul, Criminal Law, theatrically. It must have been the first time I noticed Gary Oldman in the movie. And she thought he was American. Well, that's praise for him. Nelson's Colin Malk. Where's that come from? I haven't watched The Accused since my teens. It was worth seeing once. Friendly Scared, thank you, Jim. Martin Campbell's one of my favourite directors. Oh, hello, Sean. Never saw this one. Yeah, exactly. I thought I knew what he'd been up to, but obviously not. Welcome, Sean. So let's go on to British film again. Henry V. I haven't seen the first four. It's my usual joke.
Hey.
I'm here all night, which as we're only in the 80s, it might be. So we'll crack on with ignoring that one.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
All right, 84, Cyborg.
Yes.
Oh, we got one. Here we go.
There
The
we
Van
go.
Damme edited Cyborg.
I like this film. I've always really liked this film. Other people don't like it as much as I seem to like it. It has got some love, but like when we went to show this one last month, like people were like really on the fence about it. Like, I don't want to watch this. But I always found it again because it feels cheap, and you know what I mean. And the acting isn't brilliant in it. Again, it's right up my alley. So I've always had a bit of a soft spot for Cyborg, really. But it's
a canon film.
It is. Yeah, it's one of the final ones. Well, yeah, it's always been there for me. Really, it's always been up there with one of Van Damme's better films for me.
Yeah, it certainly is. Cyborg. Oh dear. My first hot take of the day. I saw Cyborg theatrically. I still don't like that movie. Sorry, everyone. I know the hate. I didn't like it when I first saw it, but I've grown to love it.
Yeah, loads of people don't like it.
Sorry, Ramon. Welcome to. Yeah, he turned up just for the bad joke. There you go. A lot of Cyborg was shot where he lives in Wilmington, North Carolina. I love it. There you go. Well done. Yes, ironic that Brian had told over Holly the Henry V, we spent 5 seconds speaking of it and much longer discussing Cyborg, but that's show business. That's entertainment, isn't it? Yeah, Cyborg is absolutely the kind of film you have to see as a younger to appreciate it.
Yeah, 100%.
Good evening, Sean.
Oh, Sean.
Fender is great. The actor is also in Point Break. Yeah, he's back off Will Child. Seriously, yeah, that's him. And the other guy is like the Red Hot Chili Peppers guy, isn't it? Peppers, not Poppers.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, Sean. Oh, 1989 was the year he was born.
Oh, just a baby.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Right. We're No Angels at 83. I've only seen this once.
No, I don't know this one.
It's a remake of a Humphrey Bogart film.
Okay.
We're No Angels. It's a comedy. So who'd you cast in a comedy? But Sean Penn and Robert De Niro.
Yeah. It'll be a laugh a minute.
It's got a high rating on IMDb, but I've never found anyone that likes it. Two fugitives pass themselves off as priests in hope of evading capture and passing a police blockade to get into Canada. It's directed by Neil Jordan. It's got a script by David Mamet. There's everything going for it. It's got Demi Moore, Hoyt Axton, Bruno Kirby, and lots of others. But it's it wasn't well received.
Right.
There you go. Ramon likes it. Well, there you go. Wasn't the best film ever filmed in Wilmington at Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive, yeah.
What year was that? That was...
Now you're asking.
It was earlier 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's
I saw that one theatrically. Horrible movie considering it's in it. Yeah, see. It's Fender is... Oh, yeah, he's in Cockboxer 2. Oh, they dubbed him in Cyborg. Yes, I remember that. Poor bastard. I remember the cover had them both praying. That's it. Jim, I live a quarter mile from Burger Scene, from the end of the last mile. Right, nice.
Cool.
Okay, the package. Now, I do have this one. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Gene Hackman. I don't think I've ever seen it. I keep meaning to find it.
I know the cover. I do know that cover, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, because it's the man with the bullet in the glass is Tommy Lee Jones, by the look of it.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I don't. It seems to be an action throw. I don't know why I never saw it. I think it's the point in pack. How do you spell package? Package. Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones and experienced Green Beret Sergeant Johnny Gallagher escorting a prisoner, airborne ranger Thomas Boyle, back to the US, but Beaumont escapes and Gallagher must risk his life to catch him. It's directed by Andrew Davis, and it's got Joanna Cassidy, so it's got quality. So I might have to give that one a look. What's it say? So, yeah, it's got a high rating on IMDb, which doesn't mean much, but could be good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, see, Jim liked it, and he saw it in the cinema. I thought it was good, but not one of the best movies for Penn and De Niro. Another one I liked, but maybe Marcus Mars is right. I grew up on that stuff. It does make a difference. You either love it or hate it by then.
Yeah.
There you go. He directed The Fugitive. Yes, that's it. That's why he brought Tommy Lee Jones in, isn't it? Yes, showing off my package. Dun, dun. The package is solid. Andrew Davis is a great action director. Yes, I'm hoping to speak to him in the fall. He's busy making stuff at the moment, so he's said I could get back to him, but we'll see. Right, 81. We'll skip this one. New York Stories, unless you've got anything to say about it.
Nothing.
The only thing about it is who was involved. Woody Allen. There's 3 directors from New York: Woody Allen, Francis Ford Coppola, and Martin Scorsese. With Woody Allen, Nick Nolte, and Rosanna Arquette. So it didn't do well at all. There we go.
Yeah, so I've not heard of it.
I remember it coming out, and I remember a hype for it, thinking, "Oh my god, these 3 directors together in a film! It must be awesome."
Yeah.
Good movie. I think that's the package. Oh no, that is. So yeah, probably. Nope, I never liked Woody Allen even before it was popular not to like Woody Allen. Woody Allen stuff is no go for me. I like some of his things. Hey, Savoy. Yeah. Bit like generally love you talk about the film that aren't just top 3. Yeah, that's what I thought when I did this. A lot of stuff that people have forgotten about. So number 80, the first of John Candy's films in this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't own a copy of this. I think that could be one film in the UK that may be stuck on VHS. There's definitely no Blu-ray. Yeah, there's definitely no Blu-ray of it, and I'm not 100% sure about a DVD. But it's a John Candy film that I like, but it's a John Candy performance that probably isn't that good. It's bizarre how they've got him portraying and playing the character. It's like if you look at all his other roles, he's a comedy timing genius. But in this, they've got him being over comedic for
trying too hard.
Yeah, and I don't get it. I understand the character's supposed to be a bit naive and a bit stupid, and doesn't really get what's going on around him. But they're trying to play it for laughs, but it isn't funny in places. The film's a decent. Yeah, the film's a good film, and I do enjoy it.
It's a very light thriller.
Yeah, but it's just bizarre.
Yeah, I saw it in the cinema, but yeah, it's trying to be like Fletch, but
yes,
all the different disguises, and then it's trying to be like making down with some of the jokes. But,
so he's a private investigator who's works for his father, who's been kicked out of his own company.
Yes,
so he's had to set his own low budget company up. But he can't get any work because he's really bad at it. But then his own father's company brings him back on board because they want him to fuck a job up. Just so it's bizarre. It's a weird one, but like I say, it is entertaining.
It's his favorite Candy film. But it's like you won't be bored or upset by watching it.
No, and it must be really cheap to get the rights to because it's on every streaming service available. Every streaming platform you go to, it's on there.
Yeah, Manhattan Murder Mystery I do like. That was good. I saw that in the summer. I saw an Albert Pune movie called Blood Match starring Tom Matthews. Anyone else seen it? Doesn't ring a bell.
No.
I know Tom Matthews did a lot of straight-to-video action films in the 90s to get away from horror for a bit. Yeah, I think Jim is lucky enough to see all these. Well, some of these lucky enough to see them all. Who's Harry Come is anything. I remember thinking John Candy was unlikable. He's quite charmless in it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Trying Too Hard is the ultimate comedy killer. Yes. I remember seeing Woody Allen's Everything You Want to Know About Sex, but Afraid to Ask. Gene Wilder is very good in The Sheep Lover. Yeah, that's the only bit I remember. I think Burt Reynolds is in it, isn't he? I can't remember now. Hello, Real and Retro. Welcome. I worked in the cinema for the entire 80s. Nice. The only Woody Allen film I saw at the cinema was Scenes from a Wall because Bette Midler was in it. It isn't a very fashionable thing to say. He's in every Pune movie, was he? Who's Harry Crumb is a decent film from Gregor. Oh, that one was not directed by Allen. Oh, Scenes. Oh, yeah, he starred in it, but he didn't direct it. Only the Lonely. Yeah, that's John Hughes' film, isn't it? With John Candy, but it's not much of a comedy. It's more of a romantic film. Well, I should say it's not a hilarious film, but it's very sweet. That's it. Yeah. Thomas Mean Guns, Kickboxer, and Alien from LA. So where are we? Number 79. Expected to be a big hit. It was advertised so much. Young Einstein.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Again, a film I played loads when I was younger, and the older I've got, it just doesn't. It's never travelled well with me, to be honest. It just doesn't.
I watched it last few weeks, and there was moments, but apart from that,
I don't own a copy of it. But
no, don't worry. But yeah, it was advertised as the next big thing.
Oh God, yeah, it was everywhere at one point. You know what I mean?
I did see it in the cinema, but yeah, that was it. I'm not ashamed to share quite a lot. Oh, Bette Midler's all right. I'm not a fan of her singing films or dramas. Yeah, Lonely, but Only the Lonely's a bit weird. That's a good point. Yahoo Serious, that's him. Only did one other film after that. Was it Ned Kelly? I see now, just as I said back in 1989, who the hell is Yahoo Serious? That movie's absolute garbage from Jim. Oh yes, UHF. I think that was on the last time, wasn't it?
I think it was on the it was on the last one. Yeah, he tanked, didn't it?
Yeah. Brave Man. Seen from All was the first film that made Pauline Quayle quick film criticism. Oh, there you go. I'm not ashamed of much. Right. So, number 78, Police Academy 6, City Under Siege. Hey.
Yeah.
I thought I only picked VHS. I forgot I DVDs of these things.
Yeah, I've got the complete Blu-ray set of it.
Yeah.
I like the Police Academy series. It is what it is. But the further they get on, the worse they bloody went. Like City Under Siege is 6. Citizens on Patrol, that wasn't much copy either. It just when the major characters started dropping out of it one by one, and then they were trying to look for new characters to bring into it, and they don't quite hit as good as the originals. They're okay. Again, there's those kind of films, aren't they? You just stick them on, disengage your brain again. You know what I mean? I think so. Yeah.
I had that.
Yeah, like I say, it's not terrible, but it's not a patch on the first 2, even the first 3.
Yeah. The spitting, the atom scene nearly made me die the first time I saw it. Yeah, that's the first before he leaves. Yeah, the stuff when he's home is pretty good, but then when he goes to the city, it gets big bogged down in the story. So it's directed and wrote it too. Yes, there you go. He's 70 years old. Fuck now. He was a kid in that, wasn't he? Back off, you're seriously. Yes, that is it. He's being electrocuted by playing an electric guitar. He dubs a very bad version of something by Chuck. Not Chuck Norris. Chuck. Who's the? Chuck Berry, yes. Thank you. I
can understand why.
Stopped at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the bit where he flips the car versus Crapola. Yeah, the original Pound Police Academy is so fresh and insane. By the end, it was like Lisa Carry On movie. So,
Yeah.
oh yes, Jimmy Ham. Oh, wow,
Yeah.
that was good. So yeah, she might be the one I've seen the least. I may have seen Missions in Moscow.
Mission
one
to
time.
Moscow. Yeah.
I've only seen that once. Oh, there you go. Citizens on Patrol. I don't mind that one. Yeah, the first four. Because I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I have a friend who's got a punk band called the Crash Mats. They wrote a song about Citizens on Patrol. It's actually a really good song, but
Oh, there you go. Isn't Matt McCoy in Police Academy 6? Because you was in 5, Gutenberg replacement back. I haven't seen 6.
yeah, pass. I can't remember.
Because then he gets cut in half in Deep Star 6.
Yeah. I don't think he says on the back of those what the cast is.
Moontrap with Walter Koenig. Yes, that was. I don't even think that was in the last month's list. I don't think it counted for some reason. Yeah, Matt McCoy sucks. Even as a kid, I thought he was useless. Saw Mission to Moscow with a group of mates and it ruined the night. Well, I saw Moontrap in the cinema. Very cool movie. Yeah, because it's by Independence Day guy. Whoever that is. Who directed Independence Day 2012 and all of the other films?
Oh, no, you're asking. I don't know.
Winslow's been doing the Jimi Hendrix thing to sing Cheek and Chong's movie. I managed to buy an extra copy of Police Academy 4 when I was a kid, and it was the most exciting day of my life. I got a copy of it. They've cut the picture off the sleeve, bastards.
All right.
Like Moontop. Oh, Cheek and Chong. Yeah, I got it. The only good thing I've seen McCoy in is The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Yeah, just not much to do in that. There you go. Roland Emmerich. Yes, I think Moontrap was his first film. I don't know if Bruce Campbell's in Moontrap, or am I thinking of something else? Oh yes, Citizens Patrol has the scene with Callahan drops in the pool, and
Yeah.
because that was it. She's not in the second one because she had a kid. So I remember the ad for Moontrap in Fear magazine. I always got my ear. There you go. Roland Emmerich did Move 44. That's it. Thank you, Nicholas. That's a similar one. Right, where are we? So Gross Anatomy at 77.
Don't know this one.
I remember seeing the video, but I thought, nope. A fisherman's son goes to medical school with a bad attitude, especially in cadaver class. I'm not sure that sells it, but it is.
No.
By Tom Eberhardt, stars Matthew Modine and Daphne Zuniga. But Tom Eberhardt is good because he did Without a Clue, which I love.
Right.
He did Without a Clue. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. He wrote that. And directed Night of the Comet. And he won't reply to my emails. Oh yes, Callahan. It's an eye opener. Yeah, can avoid those. When are we getting a 3D version of that one? Yeah, Gross Anatomy sounds like a Channel 5 documentary. It might have even put people off. I saw that one theatrically. Sorry if anyone's getting bored. No, we want to hear each one you see. It's nice to know someone saw these films before.
Yeah.
Got a good cast, exactly. Oh, that's why I don't remember it as Gross Anatomy. It was a cut above in the UK, so it still makes no sense. Thank you, Mike Mars. She had a kid, no wonder she looked even bigger. Right, so here we go. Back to horror and another horror sequel. Halloween 5, is it?
Yeah. Mine is he's buried in a cupboard here, and I've got a lot of crap in front of it, so I couldn't get to it.
You mean you haven't been watching it truly?
Yeah. Five's okay, you know what I mean? I suppose
I don't hate it as much as everyone else, but
no.
I wouldn't put it on to watch unless I was watching them all.
Yeah, that's the only time you're ever going to go back to that. If you're going to do a full collection run.
Yeah. Because it's directed by a French director, wasn't it? And then he didn't have an understanding of the character, and then
yeah,
the police cop. Oh yeah, boo. Michael Myers is saying that he's in it. Hello, Mike.
Yeah. Hello, Mike.
Yes, the screamer from The Fly too. There you go. She's back again. I guess it won't be much hard. I saw this one theatrical, and as well can't stand it. Oh dear. But there is a headache. I really don't like any of the Halloween movies past Season of the Witch. Where's my fourth one? Hey, there it is. Signed. Oh, it's a bag of shit. Okay. I'll take. Yeah, the fourth one I do enjoy, but yeah, that's because it's just a remake of the first one, really.
Yeah.
But so number 75, She's Out of Control. With I've never seen this, Tony Danza.
Yeah, no, I didn't know this one either. So.
No, that's just one. Smart and adoring teenage daughter. She goes off when she hits 15 and goes out of control. A true, hilarious true life story of a teenager's fantasy and every, yeah.
Yeah, he says when an average-looking teenage girl gets a makeover, it's enough to make her father become overprotective.
That's all kids needed. You know, did they take over?
Yes. Yeah. So that what that sounds like is she's underage, and you know what I mean, and hilarity presumes apparently.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, let's carry on. Other than the scene where he cries, I can't remember a single damn. Oh yeah, Michael Myers cries, doesn't he? When she calls him Uncle Hollyween.
Hollyween.
Hollyween. I did not see that one theatrically. I got a very small release in my ear, but I did see it on video, and it's a piece of shit. Kind of creepy too. I guess that's She's Out of Control. Oh, Sean's it at the cinema. I need to watch it just to see what it's like. Yeah, Halloween 4 is awesome, says Michael Myers. Halloween 5 is an anthology of bad ideas. I watched Jessica's and Ebert's review of She's Out of Control again the other day. It does look shockingly awful. She's Out of Control sounds like up the chastity belts. As it does. Psycho 4. I rented Psycho 4 back in the day because I think it was a TV movie in the States, but I can't remember much about it. Oh, Halloween is the Halloween Christmas crossover we've all been asking for. It's called November. Right, so Pink Cadillac, Clint Eastwood at 74.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood film. Again, it's not a film I've seen. It's a film I know of, but I've never seen it.
I saw it on video back in the day. So he's chasing down Bernadette Peters, who's stolen I think she's stolen a boyfriend's pink Cadillac full of money or something, and then the boyfriend's trying to track down.
Yeah, is it counterfeit money though?
Yeah, could be. And then Clint's the bounty hunter trying to track her down. She keeps escaping from him. The only thing I remember is Jim Carrey's in it on stage doing his act at one point.
Right.
And that's about it. Oh, I love Clint Eastwood. I saw that one theatrically. I cannot stand the other. Oh, I can't stand that one either. Yeah, it's not a good one. But yeah, The Rookie is a lot better. I love Clint Eastwood. I saw that one theatrically. It's just repeated. Yes, I saw The Rookie as well in theatre and actually paid for that one. Same here. I saw that in the theatre. But let's carry on then. Family Business at 73. This one's got some clout.
Again, I've not heard of this one. It's
Sean Connery, Dustin Hoffman, and Matthew Broderick. So it's three generations robbers pulling a heist. Because it's directed by Cillian LeMaire, so it's got some, but it's not well received. I think I only saw it once, maybe twice back in the day. But
for me, these kind of films, there was something I never really gravitated to. It was any true crime dramas, mobster kind of films. You know what I mean? I never went anywhere near. I suppose that probably tells you the kind of person I am. But it's so
humorous, but I think it played too much straight. Right, but yeah, Pink Cadillac I think was Clint's only UK straight-to-video release. So yeah, I'm not surprised.
All right.
Yes, that's it. The talk show with Norman Bates. I feel like Pink is very Clint Eastwood's colour. I'm surprised he approved it. Oh, isn't it Clint Eastwood colour? Yes, he's just going through a change. Family Business is a great movie. There you go. She was Elizabeth Hutty, though. Who can play? Oh, yeah, Elizabeth Hutty was Norman Bates' mum in Psycho 4. That was it. Family Business is good fun. I think I saw that one. Obviously, very memorable. I have to take a piss. Oh, we'll wait for you to come back, Jim. Pink Cadillac has a cinema rating as a 12 out of 15 on video. Maybe it was a limited release. Okay. It's a light-hearted film, more of a comedy drama. Yeah, they're all in good form. Yeah, I seem to remember the three of them being very well chemistry-wise, but I don't recognize Imposter. Right. Then we get to... Oh, I got this one. I went to see this one.
Great Balls of Fire.
Even though she's playing a 15-year-old cousin.
Yeah. Yeah, the story of Jerry Lee Lewis. Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. Banned from the UK. I think he got kicked out of the country. Dennis Quaid. It's a shit poster, though. But yeah, he one of those many movie biopics that came out with we'll get to another one soon. But yeah, apart from it's got Alec Baldwin, Winona Ryder, but that's about it. Hey, Movie Mad, how? Welcome.
Hey, move up.
Michael Mann, it's entirely possible the AFC gave it a cinema certificate, then Warner decided not to release it. Yeah, it did flop in America big time. So, number 71, The Wizard. Now, which one is that? Is that
one?
The Nintendo one?
Yep, that
is.
one. Again, this was a big deal, I think, when it came out. It was they spent some serious money on it. They got Fred Savage in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who was a bit of a big deal at the time.
Yeah.
And for all intents and purposes, it is just one great big advertisement for Super Mario Brothers 3. It's like basically, yeah, it's basically the most expensive advert that's ever been made. Like you said, they're advertising the Power Glove in it, Super Mario Brothers 3. I think there's another game that's advertised in here as well at the time. But it's actually a pretty decent story. It holds up quite well. Normally, anything to do with video games in films doesn't really work. Adaptations definitely don't work. Anything based around video games doesn't work. But this one weirdly does. It's like a little road movie kind of film between two young brothers and a sort of a strange girl they pick up along the way. Yeah, as you do. And then they sort of like tag along with another group of teenagers that this guy's a bit of a gaming whiz kid, and he's the one who gets the Power Glove first. And I think, I mean, reading into it now, as you sort of look at it now, is Fred Savage's brother in it. Right. He's obviously got some form of like ADHD, but really the film doesn't go into that. It just classes him as being special. But obviously, this film of when it was, but he's definitely autistic in some way, or ADHD, or something like that, because he's absolutely amazing at all kinds of video games. But it works. It's a decent, fun little film. You know what I mean? It's got a little bit of heart to it, and that it's cool.
Yeah,
I always liked it.
Yeah, if you thought McAmee was heavy on McDonald's advertising, then you haven't seen.
Yeah, then you haven't seen The Wizard because it's Nintendo centric.
Great Balls of Fire was decent. Yeah, it was a decent biopic. It's got some good music. Okay, yeah, I don't think you've missed much, Jim. This was Year of the Dog. So yes, K9 and Turner Hoot will be turning up. But I think the latter did better at the box office. I haven't checked. Yes, it did. Spoilers. There you go. Does The Wizard have a UK Blu-ray? Is that what you got?
It doesn't know. That's a Shout Factory release that came in from the US.
I used to love The Wizard. I can't bring myself to watch it nowadays. I think it still holds up. If you
it does. It does still hold up. But like I say, it's quite heartfelt. It's quite light-hearted as well as it's a decent watch.
I'm talking about The Wizard. Oh, piece of shit. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Pixels was good. Yeah, I did enjoy Pixels. I know it's good.
A fucking cringe fest. I just awful.
One though. Tron and Last Starfighter were good. Yes, video games. Yeah, that's how you.
Yeah, because they were made up video games for the film, weren't they? It wasn't.
Yeah. Stop clicking. We did right. Hooch did better, but K9 did okay. Yeah, it's definitely up in the list. Yeah, I watched K9 one the day. It's more fun. Don't remember being Pink Elect being that much fun for a comedy, but yeah, you are right. It isn't. It's like, oh, Great Balls of Fire was a 15 back in the day. Yeah, it's 15 on my VHS, but I don't know if they've changed it since because of the cousinish. Yeah, they weren't kids playing the games throughout. I know it isn't actually. Yeah, there you go. I wanted a German Shepherd dog after watching K9. Yes, there you go. Another big slobbery one. I generally love K9000 about a talking dog written by the guy who wrote Die Hard and directed Street Fighter. Yes. Good old. I forget his name now. Stephen E. D'Souza, wasn't it?
Okay.
Dark Crystal, I'm not a fan of that. I know he likes it.
Yep. See, I love it. But I'm Henson obsessed, so Henson obsessed.
China Master Eye Fighter were incredible for their CGI at the time. There you go. Jim saw it as a 14-year-old. Nice. K9 is so good. The dog have good chemistry. That is true. I'm not sure if it's the same dog in all 3 films. I wanted to watch 5 after watching The Omen. As you would. Yes. Jerry Lee has more charisma than Hooch. They often used to play the Tron game in the arcade. I think it came out after the movie. Yeah, I think so.
It did, yeah. The light disc one.
Oh, dear. Every single film I've seen. Yeah. A big flop everyone's seen. I wonder if anyone wanted to St. Bernard after watching Cujo. I do like Dark Crystal. Right. Where are we? Better crack on here. We'll ignore the shit ones. Like Friday the 13th. Part 8 is awesome.
Yes. Brilliant. One of the best looking Jasons as well. I think the whole look of this Jason is brilliant. The wet, gooey, jelly, oozy look of him. You know what I mean? The story is just fucking stupid though. It doesn't make any bloody sense. You know what I mean? It's, but no, I do like it. Again, I'm a whore for the Friday the 13th franchise anyway. But it's not the best within the franchise, but it's certainly fun enough to keep revisiting.
Yeah, I think it's the one I rented the most because it was out at the time I was starting to get into the Jason films, so it was the only one, one or two available.
Yeah, but like I said, just the overall look of Jason, this one is probably my favourite sort of incarnation of him.
Yeah. So we got Jim saying if they've had a quarter, she put an arcade Tron arcade game. He will buy a fucking house. Yes. I'm the same with many arcades. The T2 one. Jim Belushi has always had German Shepherds since he did K9. Tron arcade game. Yeah, I thought so. Bloody love Jason Takes Manhattan. I heard some of that. Hang on, Michael Myers loves Jason Takes Manhattan. I heard some of that. Jerry Lee was a working police dog and got shot in a drug bust a couple of years after the film. That might be bollocks, though. I hope not. Jason Takes Manhattan is flipping amazing. I don't care what anyone says. Exactly.
Yep.
A lot of love for Jason. That's what we want.
Yeah.
I think that's right. It's the Tron one and the Discs one. Yes, I remember the Discs one more.
Yep. Yeah.
I hated Jason Tron Man, and I thought it was the worst Friday. And then I saw Jason. The hell to you. Love the opening song, Darkest Side of the Night. There you go.
Yep.
The Disc of Tron game that was in my local arcade. You actually stepped in and the screen kind of surrounded you. It was awesome. That was awesome.
Ooh, you must have had a posh arcade near you then.
Yeah, I still want these sextant because of the Friday Part 8. Yes. I want to see where I am in the which direction, mate? Me loving Jason movies. I understand the conflict of interest indeed. So let's go to 69. Kickboxer.
There we go.
It's with the director at
the moment. Are you having it signed?
Hopefully.
Nice. Yeah, Kickboxer. It's what can you say about it? I watched it shitloads. I watched it probably. You know what I mean? I'm probably too young to watch it when it first came out. Unlike a lot of Van Damme films, this felt more like a classic martial arts film than a lot of the other stuff that he did.
Yeah.
Which I liked. I liked it for. It just felt just that little bit more. I don't know the way it's shot or the way the action is in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you sort of got with a lot of the latter stuff. I know it happens in this as well, but like the same kick or the same punch being filmed from 47 different angles. Yeah, it just played over and over and over from every single. But this just felt more like a straight up martial arts film, which that's what I really liked
Yeah, I
about
know.
it.
Was it about what's it called? Bloodsport. Yeah, it was more of
Yeah.
a tournament film, wasn't it?
Yeah, and like I say, Bloodsport, it's one of, I think it's everybody's favourite, but it's also on the real cheesy side of things as well. As you know what I mean, as a Kumite goes, or as a fighting champion, yeah, as a fighting championship goes, it's just not believable. It's so slow. Like the kicks and the punches by every fighter are just telegraphed. You know what I mean? It's,
Oh yes, when Jason, the one scene filmed in New York, when Jason and the gangs in Times Square. Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah.
So, get people who put Jason 8 at the bottom of the series that include Jason X and the remake. I love Jason X. Get off.
Yeah, I'm partial to Jason X as well. Even the remake, the 2009 remake, I can watch as well. I don't think it's as bad as people make out.
No, it's just the characters, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's bits in it that are phenomenally good.
You see tits in it.
Yeah, some of the kills, like the kill where he's on fire and then he grabs the machete and the machete lights on fire as well. That's fucking brilliant.
Kickboxer solid, but I didn't see it theatrically. It got a very limited release here in the States at the time in my area. Yes, I think it definitely did it globally. The goddamn accent. Yeah. Jason A is a bigger disappointment. It should be incredible with a title like that, and it isn't. Jason X is horrible, but it knows it's horrible because that's
it knows it's crap. You know what I mean? That's the good thing about it.
Oh, kick the tree, yes.
Kick the tree.
How do I convince so many directors to sign my VHS sleeves? I ask very nicely. The same way I get them on the channel, and they're very happy. They say they had a good time. So then I can get in there and say, sign this for me, please.
Yeah.
Well, I have to pay the postage back and forward, so that helps. Jason Goes to Hell is the worst. See, I used to like, it's the only film we had in the 90s, so it's the one I watched the most.
It's the only one I ever saw. Well, it was the first one I ever saw at the cinema. So I've got a bit of a love for it. It's terrible, but it's.
Hang on, it's right there. I can get this one. There we go.
Yeah.
The metal.
Yeah, I've got a video shop poster of that one.
Oh, nice. All the Jason films I watch, but it's hard to watch a part 12 of something and then go, oh, that's naff.
Yeah, it's as far as a franchise goes, you know what I mean? It's probably the better franchise because everything in there is probably of the same kind of standard. You know what I mean? It's.
But good evening. But Kickboxer 2, I can't.
Don't think I've ever seen it. I don't think I've ever seen any of the other Kickboxer films.
Yeah, there's 2, 3, 4, isn't there? 5 maybe? Or
yeah,
there's about 5 Kickboxers, 5 Bloodsports, 3 No Retreat, No Surrenders, and
yeah,
Jason Goes Bananas. He does in every film. Jason takes an old junk ship on a cruise ship.
Yeah,
doesn't quite have the same ring to it. King of the Kickboxer is very similar to. Yeah, I only saw that for the first time this year, and I love it. But it is a rip-off of Bloodsport and Kickboxer put together. The remake kicks ass, even though I don't like. Yeah, the underground base is a bit shoddy, but yes.
Yeah, it is odd.
Yeah. I saw every Van Damme movie in the cinema during that time. I'm not the biggest Kickboxer fan, though. Yeah.
Nice.
Never mind. That's good. As at my channel, describe Friday the 13th takes a boat ride, and Friday the 3rd, Jason takes Vancouver. That's true. Except to me, living out in Wales, I didn't know that wasn't New York. Yeah, I see. King of the Kickboxers is a total rip-off, but it's still awesome. That is true. King of the Kick. Oh, it's come up twice. Grow the Row. Hey, wow, guys. Does anyone ever complain about Full Metal Jacket was filmed in the UK? Well, yes, indeed. I never understood why Ken Hodder wasn't in Freddy vs. Jason, but after his autobiography, and now I understand he's mad. Yes, it's a sore point. Don't mention it. Right, number 68, My Left Foot with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, a film I've seen a couple of times. I don't own a copy of it, but it's.
I don't think I-
I remember it being quite the, especially in the UK, it being quite the big deal when it came out.
Yes. Oscar nominations and everything.
Yeah, I mean,
And
they
the
marketed the hell out of it.
But apart from that, then we get 67 She-Devil, which was it a British TV show first? I can't remember now.
I don't know this one.
Okay. Because I think it's Meryl Streep's first maybe non-serious film, but yeah, Rosenbar is the she. A surprisingly resourceful housewife vows revenge on her husband when he begins an affair with a wealthy romance novelist. But yeah, I never seen it. I remember seeing it advertised loads and didn't fancy it.
Yeah.
I was never a Roseanne fan anyway.
No, I can't say as I was really, but have you ever seen the newer Roseanne TV series without
Right.
Roseanne? Basically, it's called The Connors.
Yeah.
And it's actually a better show without her being in it.
Yeah, I can believe that. She-Devil is a piece of shit. There you go. Thanks, Jim. Bloodsport in 4K is a great watch, by the way. Thank you, Crusher. But it looks gorgeous.
It is Crusher, and I went to look at it to pick it up. It's only available on MediaBook as well as, so the release that came out was done by a really good company. But for £42, I am not paying 42 quid for a 4K disc of anything. So that is just daylight robbery.
Just be patient. Did not see that film theatrically. I rented it. I thought it was boring. I watched it again years later and still don't like it. But Daniel Day-Lewis is incredible. Yes,
he's brilliant in it. Yeah.
Kickboxer 2 is not bad. As the Kickboxer sequels are a lot better than the Bloodsport ones. There you go. Is Friday 13th, 2019. Jason has gone underground tunnels and he runs up and down. What a load of crap. She-Devil's a bit of shit. That's not nice. All right. Can't stand Roseanne Barr. Yeah, she's never been that popular in the UK. Hated it, but then I hate most remakes. She-Devil is dumbed down version of the BBC miniseries. There you go. I thought I was.
I didn't know that.
The Vietnam scenes, yeah, were filmed near Ian's house where I grew up. I went to school, so I used to tell people I was in Nam. It's just the Docklands, wasn't it, before they built it up? I respect films like My Left Foot, but would rather watch a robot or a zombie in it. Exactly. I'm the same.
Yep, all day long.
Unfortunately, I need to do back proper. So, okay, take care, Jim. I might see you later. Well, I think we will be going on. We're not at 50 yet. I should have done this in 2 parts. If I start skipping stuff in the chat, it's because we need to crack on. Only relevant stuff now. The She-Devil film version, she did that. I haven't seen that version, but I have seen the BBC one. Oh, hello, Alphabet Cat. Welcome. I used to like Roseanne, but she based the fuck out these days. Some areas of the UK were pretty war-torn.
Yeah. Welcome to Wigan.
Click. That's your Vietnam, is it?
Yeah. Certain areas of Wigan like
the
being in
opposite
Nam.
with France. Nowadays, they don't. Yeah. My internet's dropping. I think ITV showed it. I fit in 1990. I thought it was Pathfinder. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it came out quick. Not paying 42 to see a waxy Van Damme.
Waxy Van Damme. Yeah.
Got some grain in it. Oh, it's a disco happening in Tony's house.
Yeah.
Right. Number 64, No Holds Barred. Now, I never saw this because it was a wrestling movie and I never fancied wrestling movies.
Yes, it's a Hulk Hogan movie, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm partial to a Hulk Hogan movie. They're all shit apart from Suburban Commando. How the hell did this get in at 64? Like, I don't understand it. It's bizarre. It's a terrible film. It's terribly acted, and somehow it got in above My Left Foot. It's like, how does that even work?
Kickboxer.
Yeah, I mean, I know in '89 he was riding probably the height of the Hogan fame. He was a big deal, but to get into that with a cinema release of it as well as Jesus.
Oh,
I mean,
hang on, we missed one. 66. Leviathan, which is my favorite of the underwater ones.
Oh, we've missed two. We missed Leviathan and we missed Next of Kin.
And next to kin. Bloody hell, who's running this show? So
Leviathan, yeah, Leviathan's cool. It's all right. Next
Yeah,
of
it's
Kin, Next of Kin, is that the Patrick Swayze film?
that's Patrick Swayze with Liam Neeson as his brother.
Yeah, I think I've seen this. I think.
I think it's director John Irving. I think he did Raw Deal, Hamburger Hill, and this mostly. But yeah, it's Patrick Swayze is a new big city cop in Chicago, and then his brothers are hillbillies. But then one of them gets killed in the city, and then he has to find the killer, and then all his family come in to help because he was killed by gangsters. And then there's a big shootout at the end. That's all I remember. Right. Let's have a look. Relevant stuff only, I'm afraid, people, because we got to get to bed tonight. I love Hulk Hogan as a wrestler, but I can't watch him in his films. He's truly awful. He's nearly ruined Rocky 3 for me. The best bit he can do, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said, Suburban Commando is probably the best thing he did of his own stuff. That's where the money seemed to be thrown. And it isn't a bad film. I mean, he can't act for shit, but it's not a bad film. But
okay, yeah, Hulk Hogan beating my left foot. Now you know how Branagh feels. Henry V being shafted. Cyborg. Yes, every list needs a lion. Yeah. Next of Kin is good. I love when the hillbillies fight them up. That is the best bit at the ending when they all come to town. They all these hicks with bow and arrows and crossbows and everything. Split second, getting excited about thinking Suburban Commando was a sequel to the Arnie one. Oh, that's good. Probably a lot of people probably thought that. Right, so next thing, no holds barred. Then we get to Chances Are. I
didn't know that one.
I might have seen it back in the day, but it didn't leave. Yeah, it's another Robert Downey Jr. film. I've seen this once. Reincarnated man unwillingly falls in love with his own daughter from his previous life. Once he realizes this, he tries to end their relationship before the angels erase his memory. But yeah, it's an odd one. A high rating.
Definitely.
Sybil Shepherd, Robert Downey Jr., and Ryan O'Neal. But apart from that, I know nothing about it.
Yeah, no, it's not one I know.
All right. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, he's reincarnated with Sybil Shepherd. It is a bad film. Robert Jr. was very good in it. He was one of his big breakout roles back then. And Alpha Cats were on TV once. Right, okay, then we'll go on to next one, Crimes and Misdemeanors. I think that's a Woody Allen one, isn't it? I've never seen that one.
You've missed one again, number 62. Shocker.
Now, this is a film with two halves.
Yeah. Bizarrely, I don't own a copy. I don't know why. It's I've seen it a number of times. It's
because it's like first time is catch a criminal, and second half is crazy.
yeah. It's it's pretty decent. You know what I mean? You will see better, but there's also worse.
You'll have a good time at least.
Yeah.
Directed by Wes Craven of all people.
Yep.
But it's Peter Berg, who went on to be a director himself. But Mitch Pileggi as what's he in this X-Files?
Ooh, duh.
He's the head agent at FBI, isn't he?
Right.
Let's see. Then we get to Crimes and Misdemeanors, which is very highly rated, written and directed by Woody Allen, starring Martin Landau and Woody Allen. And it is a comedy drama. There's no surprise there, but someone's mistress threatens to reveal their affair to his wife while a married documentary filmmaker is infatuated with another woman. There you go. But then meant to be one of that's meant to be one of Woody Allen's best films. There you go. Barry Norman put it on his top 10 of 1990 when it got released in the UK. I haven't seen it though. No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who hates Shock? It starts off well and it goes pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, if you're not with the stupid bit, then yeah, it's a terrible film.
Yeah.
You got to be in the right mood for this quick handbrake turn it takes.
Yeah.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah, that's his quote, isn't it? Yeah, baby. I find the misdemeanors uneven. There you go. Shocker is awesome, but it's really, really fucking silly. Yes.
Yep.
Right. Then we get to the Fabulous Baker Boys. With
Again, a
Michelle
film I've
Pfeiffer.
heard of. Yeah, never watched.
No, I might watch it once when it came out, but I remember nothing about it apart from the main thing, which is the two Bridges brothers as piano players chasing Michelle Pfeiffer for some reason. But the story goes: the lives of two struggling musicians who happen to be brothers inevitably change when they team up with a beautiful up-and-coming singer. There you go. That's pretty much it. Very highly rated. But Prancer, on the other hand, at 59. How many copies you got that? Must be a 4K.
Oh yeah, there'll be a 4K this somewhere. Yeah. I found girl nurses a wounded reindeer she believes to be one of Santa's, hoping it brings it back to health in time for Christmas. Do you know what? That's a Christmas film I've never seen.
It's the same here. How it's not repeated every year, I don't know. How I've never seen it. Directed by John D. Hancock of Bang the Drum Slowly.
Yeah, it's
But yeah, Sam Elliott as the dad and Cloris Leachman as the great.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've never seen it.
No, anyone know it? Yeah, it's a bit like Shocker's a bit like Sleepwalkers. It starts good and then gets silly. Was a hit, but disappeared from trace apart from one Naked Gun. Oh, was it Naked Gun? Oh, was it Hot Shots? Wasn't it? And the singer in Naked Gun. Right. So, Casualties of War, which is missing.
Sean Penn.
God, yeah, being a right bastard to Michael J. Fox.
Yeah. Again, a film I think I've seen back in the day. It's not something I've watched in the last 20 years, I don't think.
I watched it recently because it's not a fun film to watch basically because of the grape sodas that happen. But it's a very serious film with Michael J. Fox, directed by Brian Palmer. But it is great. Yeah, it's probably, I don't know if it's better than Platoon or not, but it's not as good as Hamburger Hill.
Right.
But yeah, spoilers, Michael Myers. Yes, Roadhouse, of course, is #1 film of 89. Yes, Michael J. Fox, because this is the same year as another big film. We'll have it higher up in the charts.
Yeah,
Wars is a masterpiece of time. Yeah, it is. It's a feel good go-to movie. That I can believe. Yeah, they hated each other on set. I don't know if it's on purpose that Sean Penn did that because they hate each other in the film, and then he's a method actor.
Yeah.
But that Blood's a good movie. You chose the wrong guy for this. He doesn't. He said he did. He told me. He said right at the beginning. I know this lot.
We have this discussion every time Gareth brings me on here, unless it's cheese, tripe, low budget, or B movie from the 80s. I'm pretty much struggling. Give me any highbrow stuff. I have no idea what it is.
Yeah. Any stuff I've usually seen once, don't remember much about it, but I do sort of remember number 57, Her Alibi, the first of 2 Tom Selleck films of 89. Directed by
Who doesn't like a bit of Selleck?
Yeah, this one's pretty good. It's a comedy where he takes this girl in. Yeah, he has writer's block, writing detective novels, and then he sees this very pretty woman in court and decides to take her in and pay her bail and live with her. And then it looks like she's trying to kill him, and then we find out other stuff later. But it's pretty good. You won't laugh your ass off, but you'll enjoy it. So,
yeah.
Then we get to 56, Blaze. Now, this is
don't know this one.
based on a true story with Paul Newman and Lolita Davidich, directed by Ron Shelton. It's a middle-aged Louisiana governor falls in love with a young stripper, which jeopardizes his political career and radical policies that have made him a controversial figure. But yeah, there we go. Me and Michael J. Fox had that in common. We both pretended we had Nam. Agent Penn's character, yeah. So he's definitely a bastard in that. I'm definitely more lowbrow than I also. There you go. Yeah, her alibi is fun. The girl is quite attractive, yes. If you want a Russian bride, then yeah. I remember liking her alibi, but got ripped to shreds by the critics. Yeah, I think that's why it didn't do so well. You know, it's quite an unoffensive film. Yeah, it's okay, exactly. I wouldn't say run out and recommend. I don't remember that triangle, but then we get to Skin Deep. There it is. The only thing I remember is the glow in the dark dildos being used in the scene. With two men.
Yeah, again, I've not seen it.
No, I've only seen it once. But yeah, John Ritter is a womanizing alcoholic writer whose life seems to be falling apart at the seams. And then he gets in lots of hijinks. But written and directed by Blake Edwards. That's about as much as I know now. Apart from John Ritter's got a very big beard in it. Okay, let's go Fly 2 at 54. That did quite well, I think, for a low-budget sequel to a big, low-budget original film.
Yeah, I mean, I think the original film probably helped it along its way.
Yeah. But it's a very different style of film.
Yeah, completely different.
But it was directed by Chris Wallace, who did the special effects on the first film, and Eric Stoltz and Daphne Zuniga again. She's appearing this year. But apart from the dog scene and when he turns into a fly, it was one I rented. I watched that one probably more than the original because it is just more of a schlock horror. Yeah. But yes, An Innocent Man is here. Will be coming up soon. Not too far away though. John Ritter, I've seen it once, and I know it has an actress from Fletch Lives as one of his girlfriend. There you go. I did not know that. When the glow in the dark dildos are the main takeaway. Fly 2 definitely felt more of the same in a good way. There you go. I saw Fly 2 in the cinema. I liked it a lot. Good. There you go. Happy days. Right, then we get to 53, An Innocent Man.
Yep.
So this one's a bit more serious.
Bit more Solic.
Yeah. Who did this? Peter Yates did this, of all people. It's got F. Murray Abraham, Miguel Ferrer, and yeah, so a couple of dodgy police people, one of them being Sledgehammer, put him away for something he didn't commit, and then he comes out to prove his innocence. Standard thriller, but pretty good. Yeah, Nicholas likes it. Movies, man, it's got the Australian Blu-ray Fly, I guess. Is it not a UK one?
Possibly not, no.
I don't think Fly 2 doesn't have the emotion of the first one, despite some good gore effects. Yeah, it's basically just a monster movie, isn't it? The Fly 2 is a better horror sequel than it's trying to be a nice squelchy effects. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we get to Say Anything at 52, the famous Lifting the Boombox film.
Lifting the Boombox, yeah. Up to the window.
That's all I know about it.
It's about all I know about it as well, really. I mean, that's quite an iconic scene, and I've never seen the film. It's bizarre, really.
I've seen it once. Maybe twice, but I still don't remember. Yeah, it's got 7.3. It's one of the highest rated films we've come through so far. Cameron Crowe wrote and directed it. John Cusack stars in it with Eye on Sky. But it is a noble underachiever and a beautiful valedictorian fall in love in the summer before she goes off to college. But that's about it.
Yeah.
And there you go. Movie Mad has not seen Innocent Man, but picked up the Blu-ray region free for a couple of quid. Yeah, it's well worth the time. It's a good police thriller. No, doesn't ring a bell. And this man, one of the films that are much better than you expect. Yeah, I think because it didn't do well, and Tom Selleck didn't have a good year because I guess the year before he did Three Men and a Baby, which did very well. Biggest film.
Really well.
Future episode. The same guy that did The Accused. That makes sense. It's very cliche to watch, but yes. Never say anything, even though I love Peter Gabriel. Did he do some of the songs? Did he? Right. Then 51, we get a Disney re-release.
Re-release, yeah, The Rescuers.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, this was a big deal. It's actually a really good film as well.
Oh, couldn't find it because it was under my retail. But there we go.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have these in order. Then we get Lockup. So another man in prison, but this time it's Stallone in his only 1989 release.
Yeah, I don't think I've got a Stallone box set, and Lockup may be on that. I'm not 100% sure.
But yeah, it's a very good, another good thriller from '89 that was sneaked into the UK. I don't think it even came anywhere. Oh, hang on, I missed Cousins at 50. Bloody hell, I'm jumping all over the place. But we are at 49 for Lockup. But Cousins is a remake of a French film where people go, oh, Ted Danson, and if I can spell Cousins and pick the right year, we'll see what it says. But I've never seen it.
Oh, it's a wife swapping film.
Yes.
Two couples go to a mutual friend's wedding and end up swapping partners.
That's about it. Because they think the other partners are having an affair, so they fall for each other then. But yeah, who did that? Joel Schumacher of all people.
Right.
Falling Down and Batman for Forever fame. But yeah, Isabella Rossellini and Ted Danson. There you go. Right, as we're at the halfway mark, do you need a break?
No, I'm fine. If you need one, by all means.
Well, I'll let you talk about Dad for 2 minutes.
Dad.
1 minute.
So that's another Ted Danson film, I think, isn't it? Yeah. So it says, while his mum recovers in hospital from a heart attack, John puts his busy life on hold to fly home and help his elderly dad around the house. John's son later joins them, and they are all truly bonded for the first time in a tragical final time. Yeah, that sounds soul destroying. I have no idea. It looks like Ted Danson, and I can't actually see what else is in that. Let's see if I can find it. Dad, 1989. Dad, 1989. Cast. So Jack Lemmon obviously plays the father in it. Ted Danson, Ethan Hawke, Kevin Spacey. It's quite an all-star cast. Kathy Baker. Again, it just sounds like one of those films that I would have never have seen.
Yeah, same here. Yes, the Disney re-released a big deal back then because it was the only way to see them. That is true. There was no VHS until the 90s for nearly all the films.
Yeah. And
then they were limited then. Yeah, Lockup might be one of his most understated performances. That is good. Underestimated, sorry. Lockup is a great prison movie, says Crusher. It is. Three Men and a Lady. Yes. Lockup is pretty decent with Stallone and Kurt Russell and Terry Hatcher. But yes, that's coming up. Yeah, that's from Stallone film. Yeah, the late, great Donald Sutherland. I was thinking of Tango and Cash. Yes, that's coming up. Dad was pretty nice with Jack Lemmon. Yeah, I can imagine it's probably a nice film. It's just dramas aren't my thing. It was sentimental stuff, but
not mine.
Right, let's have a look at next. Nightmare on Elm Street 5. So we've had Halloween and we had Friday the 13th. So this is the highest of the three films.
Dream Child.
Yes, I can't remember which one of the three didn't get a cinema release now.
Not sure.
No, I did have the details once, but not anymore.
Yeah, as a franchise, I don't mind the Nightmare on Elm Street series of films. They've not one that I've constantly gone back to.
No.
You know what I mean? It's and people do truly love the franchise. It's good, but it never really held up that much for me. I think the first one was great, and then I always enjoyed 3. Is that Dream Warrior 3?
Dream Warrior.
Yeah. I enjoyed that one. And then the rest of them, they're okay. They're what they are.
I forgot to mention, Elm Street came out in May 1990 in the UK. Jason Takes Manhattan was straight to video in January 1990 in the UK, and Halloween 5 was straight to video in August 1990 in the UK. So
right,
that's where they went. Nightmare 5, I bet, is better video cover than it was a film. It's a boy.
Yeah.
Don't tell her it's me, the boy from school from. Yeah, never. It's not on my list, Bob. I don't know where that came from. Right, so number 46, Sex, Lies, and Videotape was probably another one people thought was a bit saucy. And,
again, it's not one. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
No, I think maybe I may have seen it once on Channel 4, like in the 90s. But yeah, James Spader, Andy McDowell. Sexually repressed woman's husband is having an affair with her sister. The arrival of a visitor with a rather unusual fetish changes everything. But yeah, it's who is it? Soderbergh? Yeah, Steven Soderbergh of Rowan.
Right.
Enough of that one. I do like Elm Street, but always makes me laugh when people say how creative it is. Still, always expect the dreams to be in black and white or animated or something. Yes, as dreams are. Then at number 45, if I am correct, is Glory.
Yeah, American Civil War film.
Yeah, very good one. Winner of 3 Academy Awards, actor, cinematography, and sound. This is Edward Zix, one of his many big films. Music by James Horner. So yeah, very good film. Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I thought as much. You don't see much in Sex, Lies, and Videotape. It's more of a drama, isn't it? And then number 44. But
All Dogs Go to Heaven.
All Dogs Go to Heaven. I think I've already seen it.
Yeah,
once.
it's a Warner Brothers film. Yeah.
Only 82 minutes. Right, and then the Summer of Sequels. That's coming up. So yeah, then we get another drama, racial drama, and Do the Right Thing at 43. Spike Lee, big film of the year.
Got a fancy Criterion release not long back.
Oh, did it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Nightmare 5 is toilet juice. Says the biased Michael Myers. As a teenager, I was so disappointed with Sex, Lies, and Videotapes. Exactly. You expect a raunchy film, wouldn't you? I wonder if Jay Spacer wouldn't make a film that wasn't rude. Exactly. Yes, I did. Yeah. Yes, thank you. And yes.
High Spirits.
High Spirits is the first watch party I did.
I like High Spirits. I think it's a good film.
I do enjoy it. It's not
just
good.
daft. No,
It's enjoyable.
Just daft. Yep.
But then number 42, The Dream Team. So this is the first of Michael Keaton's films. And I do like this one. I thought I had it, but I couldn't find it. So I don't know where it went. But I thought, was it?
Yeah, again, I don't think I've ever watched it.
Baseball game, and their doctor witnesses 2 corrupt cops killing someone, then gets injured, and then they have to solve the case and save him. So it's not hilariously funny, but it's very good, entertaining-wise. But then we get another Disney re-release.
Yeah, Peter Pan.
There we go. Peter Pan. And then at number 40, this is going to be upsetting.
It's every American's favourite film.
Yeah.
It's Roadhouse.
So his second film in that list.
To be fair, though, it is quite good. I mean, I was taken aback when I first started on YouTube and I got to know a few American guys,
Right.
how widely popular this film is in the States. It's fucking massive. They absolutely adore it. And I don't know why. It doesn't really do anything. It's just a fucking bouncer on the door of a bar. But it's
Cooler.
yeah, it's like it's a massive film in the States. Like I
I
said, don't
never
get me wrong. It
I
is
like
really
all the other action one I mentioned earlier, and then I've come to love it.
yeah. It's Well, no, I've always liked it. It's a great film.
Yeah, Peter O'Toole is the best thing about Haunted Honeymoon. Yeah,
Yeah, he's P. O'Toole's great in it.
Liam Neeson as the ghost. Yes, Liam. I need to get a copy of the Dream Team as well. Better than any comedy you will see here. That is definitely true. But you
Yeah.
didn't see it. It's mental patients, so they couldn't show that. Nope. The Faces for Radio is holding his Roundhouse as well. Good. We won't talk about Roadhouse 2.
No.
Or the remake. Disney releasing stuff on home video instead of just going to cinema was probably the biggest mistake they made. Well, yeah, because we've got that's the second. Yeah, second Disney film, isn't it, on the list? So
yeah,
far?
I think
Animated.
the whole of '89. I think even back further down the list from 101 to 200, there was a few Disney re-releases in that.
Still haven't watched the remake. Okay. I love Roadhouse. It's great action. Yeah, considering how practical that stuff is. Roadhouse. I love it. I'm American.
There you go.
No love interest will ever be as hot as Kelly Lynch ever again. Yep.
Nope.
And then she see her tits. Roadhouse. I love it. I'm British. You should do a C. Oh yeah. Yes, that has been mentioned.
It has.
So I still need to work on that when I'm not so busy. There's a lot of research that one will need.
You're always busy. That's it. You're the hardest working man on YouTube.
Thank you. That's something dirtier than I expected. Yeah. I'll CITV all day long. See, start that off right. Back on track. Yeah, I don't love it or hate the new Roadhouse. It was just all right. It's just it's spoiled by CGI cutting.
Yeah, I just didn't like it.
Fancy long shots, but it obviously isn't.
Yeah.
Hey, read your movies. Great film, Roadhouse. Anyone seen the remake? It was okay until the Irish twat turns up. Yeah, that is that problem. I'm pretty sure I'm older than Sam Elliott was in Roadhouse, which is depressing. That is depressing. Yeah, knowing how old he looks back then, even though he was young.
Yeah.
Bit where he puts his hair in his elastic band and his ponytail.
But what a guy, though. Absolutely brilliant guy.
Yes. Hang on. All right. Certainly on the cards, and if everyone wants it. A live chat about 80s children's TV shows, I think we'll start with. Oh, hated the remake, I guess. I can imagine Sam Elliott seeming young. His voice is probably deep from birth. Well, was he? He's in Frogs, isn't he? He doesn't have long hair. He doesn't have his moustache. I can tell the remake isn't as sleazy as the original, which is part of the appeal. Yeah, it tries to copy elements that were in the first one, but obviously not the girl dancing with her tits out in the bar. Oh, New Planet of the Apes is awesome. Anyway, back to Weekend at Bernie's at 39. I don't own a copy of this.
Yeah, it's one of those films that as kids, I think everybody watched. It was one of those that everyone always talked about at school. You know what I mean? It's and it's pretty good. You know what I mean? This spawned a sequel as well, hasn't it? That's arguably okay. It's
doesn't make any sense. It's completely different.
No.
Where they voodoo him back to life with a pipe playing or something, panpipes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's from the director of First Blood as well, so that's always good.
But no, just one of those films that just reminds me of playground stories when I was younger. Have you seen Weekend at Bernie's? Yeah, it's great.
I was one of the, again. I didn't like it back in the day.
Really?
I do like it. That's how pathetic I am. Let's see. I can tell the remake. Oh, yeah, that was part of the original. He didn't even have a sidekick in the new one. Yeah, he didn't have anyone to call for help. Yeah, I have seen Weekend at Bernie's too. It's not as funny. It's a bit wacky. I haven't seen the original. I've only seen Weekend at Bernie's too, says Ian. Okay.
Oh.
Hollywood doesn't do sleaze anymore. That's a pity. Yeah, you get kicked out.
Yeah.
Some sleazy stuff. Bernie is still a doctor from New Blood to me. Yes, exactly. He's in Friday the 13th, 7.
Yeah.
I own that Blu-ray. Silly film, but it works. There you go. I still haven't watched Roadhouse 2. What am I missing? Nothing. Don't watch it. Isn't Bernie? Yeah, that's it. So that's Friday the 13th. Yeah, there you go. Elliot is young in frogs, brown hair, and also with that martial arts. There you go. So I was right. But it's, yeah. So where do we get to? Cracking through this one. No one.
38. The Burr.
The Burr.
The Burr. I've never seen this.
I've never fancied it. Just watching a bear on a screen for 90 minutes.
Brilliant.
But that's about it. So next is License to Kill.
Now, again, I do have the film, but it's in the big Bond set that I've got up there. So
good. But yeah, so unfortunately, a Bond film at 36, considering they're usually in the top 10, shows how it was received.
Yeah, and again, it's that time frame. I think that time period coming in from 89, coming into 90. We had this conversation at work today, bizarrely, of how many Bond films were made, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and predominantly there wasn't that many made in the 80s. I think there was only 3.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it wasn't a big thing in the 80s.
No. Weekend at Bernie's was another movie shot where near Sean lives. That's nice.
Where'd you live? Where'd you live, Sean?
Yeah, the bear iconic poster. Never seen it. Must have done very well. To be. I would still remember the bear being advertised. Exactly. Yeah, bear was a massive hit. But I doubt anyone in the chat has seen it. I think someone has. How is some shit about a bear? None of us have seen Above Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Indeed. Eve. Is it French or Canadian? Bat the bear. Lose. But let's do the bear watch party. Yes. I'll only do it if everyone gets a copy themselves to watch at the same time.
Yeah.
Not just me on my own watching it. Yes, salute to Bart the Bear. God rest his soul. Big Bear chase me. 5 Bond films in the 80s. All directed
5 Bond films in the 80s.
There you go. Have you seen Our Margin? Yes, I saw that in the cinema. That's a good one. I thought that was 90, wasn't it? I was just wondering where that was on the list. Andy here in Wilmington, NC. Which NC? I've forgotten now. North Carolina, is it?
Yep.
We have a strong movie industry. Tons of great movies made here. Glad to hear it, because there's none made in Western Superman. Yeah.
All Wigan.
The License to Kill was new. Everyone hated it. Exactly. I didn't hate it. I've always loved it. But then we get to... So, yes, this was the summer of sequels. So I think this is where they... Apart from the horror ones that didn't do very well, this is where they... License to Kill is the start of them. And then we get Fletch Lives, or Flies.
Fletch Lives, yeah.
I might like this. The first one, but...
Yeah, I own the first one. I don't own the copy of that one for some reason.
But it's definitely one I enjoy. I think I did a watch party with that fiend Alucard. Please stress the Bear Watch Party, not the Bear Watch Party. Oh, I was going to get my top off again, but okay. I could do the Bear Wench. Sure, was it the Bear Wench Project watch party in the nude? I have to remember not to stand up though. Best part of the Bear movie was The Edge with Hopkins and Baldwin. Yeah, he's a nasty bastard in that one. For Your Eyes Only, Octopussy, View to Kill, Living Daylights. Oh yeah, there's quite a lot. I always forget that Octopussy and For Your Eyes Only 80s, not 70s.
70s.
And the body. Seagal stabbed Bart the Bear in Deadly Ground. I thought he was trying to save everyone. the environment. But the Bear is amazing in the Edge. No movies filmed in Western Superman. I think there's probably some low budget dramas made here.
Yeah, we've had quite a few TV things filmed in Wigan, but we've had no films filmed here.
I think some of Only Fools and Horses was filmed here when they came back when they lost all their money.
Right. There's a documentary being currently filmed in Wigan about Richard Ashcroft.
Not teenage pregnancies this time, then. Okay.
No, not this time round. No.
Fletcher lives in the game. Superman lives inside all the time. Became Superman Returns. There you go. I really wanted Spies Like Us. I like Spies Like Us. And it's not great at all, but it's just nostalgia for me with that one.
Yeah, there was some serious money pumped into it though, using Paul McCartney for a song, and he wrote the song for it.
Right, where are we? I'd like to see Seagal grapple with a bear nowadays. He would probably win.
Yeah, the bear wouldn't be able to lift him up, the fat knacker.
Bet they'll never be using real bears in movies anymore. Yes. Was it Prey? It was a fake bear, isn't it? IMDb says Pride and Prejudice. Yes. Sanditon. Yeah. I think they film it near the centre, probably. Prey, yeah, I thought so. Right, so then we get to 37, Lean on Me, which is a very good drama.
Although we've dropped down some though. We was on 35.
Who's in charge of this show? Lean on Me, Morgan Freeman, that's it. Comes to a school to improve it. Directed by Rocky and Karate Kid John G. Avildsen.
Cool.
But, yeah, so drama based on the true story of a teacher that comes back and mixes things up so kids behave, which happens a lot in 80s films.
Yeah.
Never Let Me Go. The list goes on again. Roald Dahl described Western Sumer as a seedy seaside resort. I never found any seedlessness. No, I guess the whores have gone OnlyFans now. Discreetly trying to skip a few. Yeah. No, just me not looking. Lean on Me is one of those films that's popular in America but not well known over here. Yes, that is true. Right, if I'm correct, done License to Kill, done Fletcher, done the Bub. So next sequel, number 33. This one obviously didn't do well either.
Miss one. You missed 34.
That's my fault. I got the list. This part of the tape is upside down, so it's in the wrong order.
Number 34, The Burbs.
Can't say wrong without The Burbs. Sorry. Well, this is an awesome film.
This is a brilliant film. Brilliant film.
I love this film.
This is up there with one of Tom Hanks' best. This is Tom Hanks at his best, at his funniest. This is Tom Hanks when he was good.
Before he done big, hasn't he? So
yeah, he done big at this point. Yeah. It's the cast is brilliant. It works together fantastically.
Yeah,
he's just one guy's obsession with living in sort of like a cul-de-sac where nothing much was going on, so everybody was into each other's business. And as soon as a new family moves in, they all want to know what they're up to. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, Rick
yeah.
What's that? Red Rover, let that go on over.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bruce Dern in a comic role for change. Normally he plays wackos in serious films, but in this one he plays it. It's a comedy.
Yeah, and just Corey Feldman just sat watching the hilarity unfold because he knows how bad all these guys are. Yeah.
Yes, Albertson said one of my favorite quotes: "Movies will always survive. What are they going to do? Read a book." Yes, the stream had all got the shit because of me looking in the wrong order. Yeah. Oh, Karate Kid 3 and 4 are underrated. I did not enjoy the next Karate Kid. I've only seen that once, and that was a few years ago. Punchline. Yeah, I think that was 88. And yeah, that flopped hard when he was being a serious role for him, I think, in a stand-up comedy film. There's nowhere. It's the worst. That's the worst. I haven't been to the Mumbles for a very long time, all real. Right, where are we then? This time we're back on track. So I've got the tapes in the right order this time. No, I haven't. Yeah, they're over here this time. Bill and Ted. Yes, that's correct, sir. Oh, you got the collection.
I've got the limited edition trilogy.
Sure.
I truly love this film. It's brilliant from start to end.
Yes.
Both actors, Keanu Reeves, Alex Winter are great in it. The storyline, the way it bounces around, the comedy value of it, everything about this film, I have always loved and still love. And to be fair, the second one holds up just as good. And then when the third one came out that few years ago, Face the Music, I was like, do we really need a new Bill and Ted film? And then I thought it was brilliant when we watched it. I thought it was truly great. So I'm a big Bill and Ted fan. Always have been, always will be. I think the franchise is great. If anyone remembers the cartoon as well, the cartoon was fantastic.
Well, there was two different cartoons, wasn't there?
Yeah. But yeah, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. What can you say about it? You know what I mean? It's soundtrack's phenomenal.
Only just Bill said that with a warning about how it might be offensive. Yes, unfortunately, every film from this list is probably on that.
Yeah.
Yes. Next, Karate Kid has a scene with the monks going bowling, an amazing speech about life. Yeah. Right. So then we get to another remake. Three Fugitives. Remake of a French film. This one's not bad. I saw this in the cinema. It's not.
Don't think I've ever seen it.
It's another comedy with some drama. The Martin Short as a bank robber because of his daughter's needs money or something, and then they're homeless, and then Nick Nolte just got out of prison for being a bank robber, and then Martin Short holds up the bank. Nick Nolte's in, and then the police think Nick Nolte's trying to rob it, and he's trying to help Martin Short rob it properly to get it over with, and then hilarity ensues. It's not bad. But no one's seen it, so next. K9.
Yeah, this is gonna. I mean, I love dogs. I love dogs. Dogs are great, but I hate films with dogs in them. I think the only one that I ever really loved, that I don't know why, I was obviously from my youth, was Digby.
Digby, of course, yes. Standard at Christmas in the 70s.
Yeah. Yeah. But films with dogs, no, just don't do it for me.
And I love dogs. I couldn't eat a whole one though. Right. I remember accidentally taping half of Three Fugitives on Christmas when it was on. Set the video timer wrong, probably taping the two Ronnies or something. Sounds like Quick Change. Yeah, it's very similar to Quick Change, that sort of humour. Jerry Lee, yes. That's one I saw in the cinema. But yes, another film I thought, Ed O'Neill's in it. But he's only a cameo in it, really. That's the one that hands over Jerry Lee to him. Right. Then we get to Spielberg, best film of the year. Got my details. Right. So there we go. Always. Remake of a guy named Joe from the 40s, I believe it is.
All right. Don't know this one.
Well, it's actually, how is a Spielberg film only gets to number 29?
Yeah.
A drama. But this one is weird because it's in widescreen. But it doesn't advertise as widescreen. But apart from that tiny bit badge at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a heartwarming romantic adventure, says the USA Today. But it's I've only seen it a few times, but I don't remember it being that great, which is odd considering what his other film of the year is.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on. 101 Dalmatians must be pure terror. There you go. I've seen the original. I've seen the Three Fugitives a million times as a kid. And it's also the original with Pierre, Richard, and Gerard Depardieu. Yes, that's the one I was trying to think of. I think it is called Three Fugitives, but in French, biggest dog in the world. Yes, DB. Everyone our age loves it.
Yeah.
I downloaded, to be honest, S&E's worst of 1999 the other night. They said both Field wasn't believable as a comedian and Hanks wasn't very interesting. Yeah, I can't believe that. The best McDonald's Happy Meal toy was the 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. Audrey Hepburn's final film, or it's a decent film for me. Again. I think it's just not. It is a drama more than anything. Yeah, Ed O'Neill is hilarious, even though he's in it for K9 for 5 minutes. That's true. Another Depardieu comedy. Yes, pure luck. I found out there's another one as well. Depardieu seems to do a lot of comedies in the 80s, 70s, and 80s that were already made, but in America in the 80s. I'll collect all 101 toys. Yes. Right. So, next to get Ridley Scott, I believe.
Black Rain.
Thriller with Michael Douglas.
Again, I don't think I've ever seen this.
Uh,
Again, I know the film. You know, I've just never seen it.
It's just, it looks good and everything. So it's got a Hans Zimmer score, I believe. It's just, yeah, cinematography by Jean de Bont and directed by Ridley Scott. It's not much of a thriller, I think is the problem. There are two guys that go to Japan to take a fugitive and then accidentally give it to the gangsters people instead of the police, and then have to track him down. There you go. Ian says it. I really wanted to like Black Rain. It looked so cool. It's just boring. Exactly. It's the sad thing about that one. Right. So then we get to
another great film that I don't own a copy of.
Yeah. See No Evil. I watched this again a couple of weeks ago. Still great.
Yeah.
It's my favorite of the four they did together. Number 27, See No Evil, Hear No Evil. And the fact it's got the lovely Joan Severance in it. Say no more.
It's out of the ones they did. I think that's probably my favourite.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got Stir Crazy and that, but I think that's the one that I generally went back to more.
Yeah, it's a shame they didn't do more because Stir Crazy was they were actually in it together the whole way through. Silver Streak, Pryor only has a small role, and then by the time they did Another You, Pryor was so ill he didn't have much left in him.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And wasn't Black Rain a hit or did it flop? Scott wasn't known for his blockbusters outside of Alien Gladiator. Well, let's have a look. What was it? 28. So it's not terrible, but it wasn't great either. But when you see what's up against it, you'll find out how much of a hit it was. Hey, Huck's Pop Culture Cafe. Welcome.
Hello, Huck. How's it going, man? That'll be okay.
It's great to get greetings. Welcome, sir. Right, we're heading into the top 26. Even though they got even another one they got remade with Chris Williams and Crystal, Father's Day. Yes, many films they stole from the French and then watered them down so they weren't good. Yes, I still can't believe Tony Scott's dead, although it's good old ridders. Just been informed I've seen Black Rain, but I have zero memory of it. Yeah, that's how much it affected it. It didn't have much action in it. I must keep missing stuff. But unrelated, right? I remember it was quite a big release on Laserdisc. Black Rain. Probably most copies ended up in a landfill with ET Atari game. Yeah, it was never popular. I think it did well on VHS as a because it looks cool. It looks like an action thriller, but it's not. I always loved See No Evil. Politically correct. Let's be fun. Yeah, when it's a positive depiction of deaf and blind people, that two actors that spent a lot of time were researching and meeting the people, and then they'll just say, "Well, that's rubbish because they're not really blind or deaf." Let's pretend they're taking the piss. Oh yeah. Oh. Let's have a look. Oh, I've lost it. Man down. Right. Let's have it. Oh. There you go. There it is. Prior to this, comedy had never been wilder.
Nice.
Very clever. That's ace, Michael. Scott Glenn and John Glover. Oh yes, Night of the Running Man. Yes. I remember enjoying Black Rain back in the day. More drama filled, if I recall. That is true. Yes. There's a lot of good bits, but as a whole, it's not very much fun. Slanny is. Oh, something else entirely. Right. I ever noticed that with the AT game being a land film, a lot of them are in really good condition. That is true. They're probably very protected.
Yep.
It's a local film. So. If you haven't seen the new John, I've seen that pop up, the new Gene Wilder documentary, Remembering Gene Wilder. They talk about it. Yeah, because they never got together outside of work.
No.
Which is odd. You think they'd been friends forever, but yeah, they didn't spend any time together
No.
when they weren't working. They totally ruined the last shot because they both say the word handicap. The film ended. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is so random. Right. And number 26, baseball. The first. I remember what was in the last. There's a few baseball films this year, and this is one of them.
Yeah,
Very good one.
Major League. Yeah. Again, not my cup of tea. I have seen it.
Get off my channel.
Yeah, not my kind of film at all.
Okay, carrying on. You number 25 is your level.
Do you know what? I'm not a Trekkie. Like at all. I know Hook's just tuned out as well as it's. I never have been. I don't know what it is.
Directed by William Shatner of all people as well.
Yeah.
Who did?
The films, the TV shows, anything Star Trek related. No, I've just never been to a whole Trek thing.
It was a slow week. I didn't have a telly. Last time they showed. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Nicholas loves Major League. I was that mad. I couldn't stop laughing. As I said before, I remember showing Cineval and the everything, but left in the line. I heard resonate so bad if you like it up the butt. Yeah, it's all right. It's not offending anyone. Right, number 24, I think, is the highest rated underwater film of the year.
Yeah, definitely.
Who made it want to talk about?
No, The Abyss.
And this is the short version at
3 days,
15 minutes. And it wasn't a hit, you say?
No, it's an okay film. You know what I mean? It's not one I go back to on a regular basis. I have seen it a good number of times, but
yeah, I didn't see it in the cinema, and I didn't see number 23 either. Pet Sematary, spelled wrong, and I don't own it I thought I did, but I couldn't find it in my Stephen King collection. There it is. Another Fred Wynn film. So that's the second one for him.
Yep. Really good film. Proper give me the heebie-jeebies, this one, when I first saw it. It's got a nice tone to it. Nice pace to it. It's a good film.
It's not. I don't think I've seen it since becoming a parent because
yeah, loads of people have said the same thing about it.
And then where do we get to? Oh, we get number 22. Al Pacino's big comeback after 4 years off. A good thriller. Serial killer
Sea of Love.
Sea of Love, one of the many films of the 80s and 90s that had the name of a 60s or 50s pop song.
Yeah. Again, not one I've ever seen.
Oh, well, if you like a good thriller, this one is good compared to Black Rain. It's good anyway.
Right.
But it's a whodunit. But actually, it's not whodunit. If you've watched the film, you'll recognise the actor. Who's more famous now than he was back then. But yes, Michael bloody loves Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary is directed by a woman, believe it or not, yes, and she directed the sequel that's unrelated. I'm sure if The Abyss was really bad, a reviewer would have prepared to write a soundbite abysmal.
Hey.
The critics liked it, I think. I was talking about female Star Trek, about Star Trek once, and to a female Star Trek. I'm still amazed where my knowledge came from. There you go. I remember them guessing the Vigilant. Channel 5, yeah, didn't hear that one. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman, exactly. Sea of Love is great. See, Ramon knows. Don't read books, but my ex couldn't sleep for about 3 days after reading the Pet Sematary book. I can imagine that. I can't remember if I read the book. Because in the 90s, I was reading all the Stephen King books. But Sea of Love is briefly a young Samuel L. Jackson. I haven't seen it all. But welcome, Steve. Welcome. Right. Then we get to, yes, Eddie Murphy's Harlem Nights, another Richard Pryor film.
Richard Pryor, yeah, I was just going to say. I've watched this once. Again, not really my forte. It's a long while ago since I've seen it, but what I can remember of it, it was okay. It was.
Yeah, that's about all I've seen it a few times, and that's all I think. It's okay. It's just. What was it? Eddie Murphy wrote, produced, starred in, and directed that one, I think.
Right.
He's just done Coming to America, which was a massive hit, number 3 of the year in '88.
Yeah.
So, but then he made this, worked with his Richard Pryor, who he always copied in his stage show, sort of, and then was it some other old comedian he had in there?
Yeah.
But yeah, it just wasn't funny, unfortunately. It was surrounded by yes men, I believe, probably. Let's see what's going. They probably cut the Fuzzy Wuzzies out now. It's a slur of some sort. It probably is, yes. Hey, Andy's watching us on the big screen. Yes. 3D. Sea of Love is very Hitchcockian. Hello, Slasher Fred. Yes. It's a good film that's Pacino came back to work for. Yeah, he was so unwell at this point. He trotted out a fair few films. The 80s, yes. I'm surprised about how many films he's ever done. A lot of them serious as well. Harlem Nights is a joyless experience. Not surprised Murphy never directed again. Yeah. Prior to Harlem Nights, comedy had never been funnier. Yeah, that is not true. But where are we going? Oh, here we go.
Number 20.
Are number 20. At last. Stallone.
From the Stallone collection. What's on this one? Cobra, Assassins, and Tango and Cash in this one.
There you go. But this is a good teaming up of actors.
Yeah, if you're going to put anybody together, then Stallone and Kurt Russell. You know what I mean? It's I really like Kurt Russell. I always have done.
Yeah.
But it's I think it's one of those films that out of all the Stallone kind of stuff, it's probably one of the ones I've watched the least. That and maybe Assassins. I don't think I've seen Assassins that much.
No, that's one I don't watch much either.
Yeah. Again, I should sit down and go through more of this stuff, but I have seen it a good few times, but it's been a while.
I forgot this. It's July already. I mean, July already on my channel, and I haven't done have I done a film yet? Oh yeah, I did Rambo 2, didn't I?
We was going to do
we're
doing a Stallone thing, but we're doing it for September. We've called it Sly Timber.
Ah, good. Not ripping me off this time. Then. Good.
Not ripping you off this time, no. No. I will pay some rights money for that.
Cash in hand.
Yeah.
I should have, even though
trademarked it.
Yes, didn't get another Alien movie till 1992. There were 2 Alien rip-offs, Deep Star 6 and Leviathan. Yes, they were earlier.
Deep Star 6 is a perfect Alien rip-off, but it works for it. It works really well for it.
Yeah, it's got 1/10 of the budget, but yeah. And even Alien was low budget. Yeah, don't think they got her on. Yeah, I think that's Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy, which is a shame. Cap's going to come out of the big TV, let the girl in the ring. Yeah, Tango and Cash is a banger. Which one's the second best cop in LA? Yes. I'm nice to know those films, but I'm sure the making of the film is more interesting than the film itself. Yes. Tango and Cash used to be on TV a lot. It's something. It must have something problematic in it, as it hasn't been seen in years. Yeah, it's an 80s action film. I think it was the last studio released film of '89, so it just got in here.
Right.
Although If that can't be right, this must be based on Lifetime, isn't it? Not the year. If it's number 20 after 2 weeks in the charts.
Yeah.
Up, Slinky. Yes. What's his name? Howard. Finn Howard in Tango and Cash. Assassin's okay, but it's way too long. That is true. It's got some great explosions, but apart from that. My one Harlem Nights fact is the budget was so high because of how much McDonald's food they... Yeah. They did have... he had his entourage and everything on that one, apparently, so they were just pissing money away. Tango and Cash is great, but it's not as good as Lethal Weapon 2. That has to be top 10. Ooh, we'll see. Might be some upset people, yeah. George Romero is meant to direct Assassin. Oh. Yeah. If I can be bothered,
Really?
I've got the book here somewhere. Yeah, that's not mix. Ooh. Would they take Tango over Lethal Weapon 2? Ooh. Oh, that is new. The Wizard with Fred Savage. Yes. Also had Christian Slater. You have to have two brothers in to go cross-country trip to play. Yes. That was way up in the 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Planet Hex is here. Welcome, sir.
Hello, Andrew. How's it going, man?
Yeah. Get back to getting your book out.
Yeah. Get that book finished.
Never watching this dross. That was Eddie. Eddie's Entourage. I think he was known for a lot of hangers-on in those days. Yes, indeed. He was too busy with those to concentrate on what he was doing. How clever is man? So yes, welcome, Planet Hex. Anyway, sounds about right. Right. Somehow, there's another baseball movie. A very sad one. If you want to play catch with your dad.
Yeah, Field of Dreams.
Yes, hard to believe that film is the 19th film of the year.
Yeah, another Kevin Costner snooze fest. It's just Christ.
Man's got no soul.
I struggle with Costner. I do like the guy, but
Check him for a pulse. Oh, there you go. Challenge defense. Fine, we'll go on to number 18.
Now we're talking.
Comedy of the year.
Now we're talking.
Uncle Buck. Nice. Oh, yeah. Parents on my picture.
Maybe his best role, either this or Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah,
I like this. Yeah,
they both end with the freeze on his face, don't they?
Yeah, and you get similar kind of vibes from him. You get this sort of guy that doesn't want to let anybody in right at the beginning, and then you finally realise at the end of the film why he's not letting people in. Yeah. I mean, John Candy classics. You know what I mean? Who doesn't like Uncle Buck? It's brilliant, really, really good.
Yeah, it's very good. So it's one I watch every November because it feels like a coming up to Christmas film. Yeah. Oh yeah, you've upset Michael Myers. Yeah, Field of Dreams is awesome.
Like I said, there's only a handful of films at that time that I particularly like, and people will laugh at me for my two favourites. So I'll just throw it out there that it's Waterworld and The Postman.
Oh, for fuck's sake! The Postman better than Field of Dreams. Get off. Yeah, disrespecting Costner. Damn right. Uncle Buck is great. Yes, we all agree on Uncle Buck is great. Is there anyone that does like? Yeah. Is Anna Clumps? Oh, I seem to remember that now. Watching it last time before they appeared together in My Girl? Right, number 17, Born on the 4th of July. Oliver Stone's very successful Vietnam film of that year, part of his trilogy. Yeah,
again, it's one of those films.
I don't think I've ever seen it because
it doesn't speak to me. It doesn't.
He gets injured and becomes a protester, doesn't he? That's all I know. Yeah,
about it. And it's of a time period and a country where it just didn't mean anything to me. It was, you know what I mean. So watching films about it, just I don't know.
Oh, Jim's back. Should we just go back to what was the last film he saw, and then we'll just start again?
Yes, skip back to about an hour and 49 minutes, mate. We might.
Go the distance and love Field of Dreams now. Yeah, we've spoken little else. We've just been waiting for your return, Jim. Ah, yes, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are in the crowd scene, aren't they? Field of Dreams. Justice Leavis films. Audience riveted. One of the few Tom Cruise films. Oh, I haven't seen it. Same here. Batman. That movie is like a modern noir movie with a dark atmosphere. Well, where's that going to be? Don't mind the first one, but it's no Field of Dreams. Oh, Bull Durham was better than Field of Dreams, I think. That was in the last one, was it? Or was it a different year?
Oh, can't remember.
I had that tape out. Did I miss it? Oh, I think I had that tape out somewhere, but we'll see. Let me check the list. No, it's not coming up. I don't know why I've had that left. Well, no. I think Love Waterworld. I think, yeah, that is true. I do like Waterworld. And Postman's better than what they say, but it's
Yeah. Postman's a bit of a forgotten classic of his, I think. Really, it's
extremely well made, depressing film. Yes, there you go. It's very well acted and everything, but it's just not fun. It's no Deep Star 6. Oh, didn't like Cruise at all. Never have. Oh dear.
I know exactly where you're coming from. I'm a bit same Tom Cruise. There's all a handful of films that I really like of his. Minority Report being one of them.
Oh yes, that's a good one. Yes, that is a bit too long as well. But yeah. Yeah, I've never seen Stone's third one, Heaven and Earth, either. So with Tommy Lee Jones and getting a
No, I've not seen that one.
Vietnam wife and family, I think. Back when Cruise was, more to do character parts. That's true. Sure, Michael. Platoon still so much better to me than Born on the 4th of July. There you go. Yeah, I think that's more accessible as a film. Look Who's Talking. Yeah, there you go. No spoilers coming up. The thing about American sport movies, I tend to like them when they focus more on the story than the sport itself. Yeah, I'm the same. That's pretty why I like.
Yeah.
Characters in Major League. Yes, Look Who's Talking it was out in '89 and it's doing better than Uncle Buck. Let that settle in. Right, we'll see where it is then. Because number 16, more Canine Capers.
More bloody dog films.
And now Disney's Turner and Hooch. Because
with another
the sequel, the TV series sequel.
TV series. I've seen it being advertised. Yeah, who the hell takes the role of the dog handler in it?
I can't remember him now.
Yeah, I have seen it advertised on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I think I watched the first episode. Nope.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yes, Tom Cruise. The Firm is a very good film. That's the first film I saw him where I liked him.
Yeah.
Warlock. Yeah, that was in the top 200s.
It was. I like Warlock. Warlock's a good film.
I like Warlock. Yeah, I like Warlock more than Born on the 4th of July.
Yes.
Yeah, I only have vague memories, and that's only of the trailer. Love Tom Hanks, but always hated that fucking movie. Dear. It's not one I watch a lot because the dog dies, but it's supposed to be a happy ending because he has puppies. But next, number 15 is a regular Christmas one. Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Straight to video a year later in the UK.
Just all round Christmas classic.
Schiller was full before anyone says it.
So I get what? It's just one of those classic Christmas films. Watch it every year without fail. You know what I mean? Always have done.
Yes.
Sometimes
I could watch it twice if I have time.
Yeah, it's good. You know what I mean? It's the first two are great. Vacation, European Vacation, and this Vegas Vacation's crap. I never ever liked it.
I got some love for that one.
Well, like I say, Christmas Vacation, yeah, it's great.
European Vacation has tits in at least. Right. Hang on, I missed it. Right. Tommy Lee Jones doesn't show up for at least an hour in. No, heaven and earth. Turner and Hooch is a smidge better than K9. Watch the series. Glad it was a sequel and not just a reboot. That made more sense. I remember being frustrated he wasn't in it. There you go. Tommy Lee Jones, yeah. Outside the original Christmas Vacation, the best series. Yep. I like Cocktail with Tom Cruise, but only because I stare at Elizabeth Shue. I think that was 88, wasn't it, or 87? Don't think I've seen Warlock, but I have seen Warlock Armageddon.
Again, it's not a bad one. It's not a bad one.
Not bad. I can't be bothered to stand up.
Yeah, it's not as good as the first, but it's still a decent film.
Loverboy. I think Loverboy was in the 200s. So the original at the drive-in, the second one at the theatre I was working at. And I didn't like that movie, so I skipped the third until video. What a mistake. Oh, I saw Vacation films. I did see Run with Patrick Dempsey way back in the day. Should probably give a rewatch. Should it ever get a Blu-ray? That is Warlock. Again, I don't think that's on Blu-ray. See, me and Andy like Vegas. We're losing the audience. We got split decisions.
Yeah.
The audience is going to fight. If I had a rubber hole, that would be yes. Good old policeman Christmas Vacation. Christopher. There you go. Kirstie Alley. Vegas is balls. Good or bad? Dog's bollocks is good, but this balls bad.
Balls is not the bad, I think.
My balls take some licking. So, the Burbs, yeah, that wasn't too far behind. Oh, I own the X-Rental Run and Loverboy. Yeah. I don't think I own that Patrick Dempsey film. Shag up best in Cocktail. Bob, keep it clean. This is a family show. As I say, even though my right hand man, Professor Joe Bush, is in it. Vegas Vacation. That's the Nick Pabigaro joke. Therefore, it's amazing. Mr. Papa Giorgio. I think Tom Cruise had some reasonably good films. Got a Money, Rayman, Legend, Top Gun, Risky Business. There you go. Definitely worth a watch. Not sure about the Blu-ray. Would avoid the UK release as the torture scenes were trimmed. The Warlock trilogy is available on Blu-ray in the States through Vestron. I don't know about Europe. It might be a trilogy box set.
Yeah, it's not got a Blu-ray release at all. It's like I say, it's tied under license with Vestron. We do get some Vestron releases over here, but there must be a licensing issue in the UK for that coming on Blu-ray.
European Vacation is his favourite.
It's mine too.
I can't argue. I like the first three, and I just like
Eric Idle. I think he's great.
Because they were going to do the third film with Eric Idle character in Australia, weren't they?
Yeah.
We don't objectify attractive ladies on this channel. Phantom Opera. I think that was.
Yeah, that was on the other list.
That was not Jack Shoulder. Dwight Little. I said it was Jack Shoulder last time.
It's not a bad film actually.
Yeah, now we've lost the audience again. They're all googling Elizabeth Shue and
Link. I've just bought a copy of Link. I haven't seen that film in years. A cheap Blu-ray cropped up a bit yesterday, and I've just picked it up. So
Monkey Butlers.
Monkey Butler. Yeah.
Oh, she's in The Saint too. Yeah. One moment in Vegas, I laugh at as Eddie at the buffet saying, "I'll have some of the blue and some of the yellow." Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, you've missed Roadhouse. That was Roadhouse. Can't stop saying that. 40. So that was quite bad. Everyone got upset about that. Can't stop saying pervy comments about my future wife, Elizabeth. You people. Terrible. It's not my favourite. I do a soft spot for European Vacation. The only thing that'll sit down a bit is the third act. Yeah, where are they? Italy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they had to do something, otherwise it'd just be skits, wouldn't it? My favourite, maybe of the franchise, is the Louvre closes in 15 minutes. You've only got, and then we've got 10,000 works of art to look at.
Yeah.
And Parcours pour moi plays. But
yeah,
that's what I posted when I visited the Louvre. The trigger effect. I don't know that one. Link, the monkey. That monkey had great tastes. Brave so, Jim. Dalton is done, yes. I saw Roadhouse on my honeymoon in '89 because my ex-wife was obsessed with Patrick Swayze. We divorced 5 years later. I still love the super movie. Yeah, don't let Roadhouse get ruined.
Swayze coming between you.
Yeah, so what could be better than Christmas Vacation, you ask? Number 15, is it? Number 14, sorry. Steel Magnolias, of course.
So much, yeah.
Amazing how much a bigger hit this was with a chick flick, but that's what happened back then. You had a film for everyone, and
Yeah,
different people liked them and made them hits.
exactly.
You didn't just say target one audience. That doesn't exist. Same with most comedies. They're less funny towards the end when the plot gets to them. Yeah, I guess they have to have some sort of story, and then it's harder to get the jokes. But number 13, a very offensive video cover. I don't know if I can show this.
Under the sea.
The Little Mermaid.
Under the sea.
Oh, the
That's not penis cover. That one, is it?
yes, bloody Steel Magnolias, exactly. How is that better than Pet Sematary, Major League, and Tango and Cash? Uncle Buck. The Same Crazy Ex-Wife. Maybe take her to see that movie as well. It's well made, but I never understand. Maybe people enjoy crying for 2 hours. Bravo, Jim. Phallic Syphilis. Oh, people saw it. Shit, sorry. At least it wasn't as annoying as Beaches. Yeah. All lads here. I prefer a different type of chick flick. Yeah, they're usually two very attractive ladies in a hostel. Right. Number 12. This I didn't believe. War of the Roses.
War of the Roses, yeah.
This was missold, and that's why it's so popular.
What? It was Lancashire. It was Lancashire versus Yorkshire. Is it?
Yeah, I think people saw the poster and thought, "Oh, it's a third Romancing the Stone film."
Yeah.
And then they were very shocked. Oh shit! We're losing audience because I showed off the boner on the cover. Oh, hang on. Yeah, please protect us from the Little Mermaid, Alice. See, yeah, it's a great film. It's very dark comedy, but it's somehow etched its way up into the top 12 of the year. I don't know whether that's a mistake or not. Yeah, well, one of my favorite movies this decade. It's so funny. Yeah, that's one I saw in the film. But well, people are saying it's great, but I don't know if it was that successful on its own merits. Right, but now we'll get to number 11. Oh, we're just about outside the top 10 at 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours in.
So we'll skip past this chick flick.
When Harry Met Sally.
It's pretty good, entertaining, but it's definitely a chick flick.
I don't think I've ever watched it.
I've seen it a few times. Oh. Oh no, Michael Myers is crying now, thinking of Beaches. I'm so glad Douglas Turner and DeVito are all friends and make stuff still. That is true. War of the Roses is a good black comedy, much better than Mr. and Mrs. Smith, especially the TV show anyway of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. War of the Roses is awesome. Lots of fans. Don't know why I don't own it. If Patrick Swayze didn't do Roadhouse, he would have been in Tango and Cash. Well, I don't think he would have been much different to Kurt Russell. They do look very similar. Yeah, it wouldn't be as funny, I don't think.
Yeah.
Beaches is good, says the boy. There you go. War of the Roses is very good. From Jim. Right, let's crack on. We're in the top 10. So, what would you expect to be in the top 10? A comedy drama from Ron Howard.
Parenthood.
Now, I did see this in the cinema, mostly because it had Steve Martin in it. So it's got Keanu in it, again. Well, I guess Bill and Ted was made in 87 and released in 89. But,
yeah.
You got Steve Martin, Tom Hanks, Rick Moranis, Martha Plimpton, Keanu Reeves, Jason Robards, Mary T. Berger, and Diane Wiest.
Yeah, I mean Steve Martin did like a fucking plethora of those kind of films from now on until like the mid-90s, didn't he? He's fucking Father of the Bride and all that kind of rubbish.
Yeah, Mallet, Swayze, Gibson, and Russell were all separated. It's probably the same wig, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Harry Met Sally is one of those films I could watch if it was on, but I would never go out and watch it. Yes, I would never go out of my way to watch it either. Unless it was someone's in it I'm interviewing. But Howard, it's one of Howard's best films. And yes, he's got a long list of great films, but I haven't seen that one. I need to rewatch it to give it a chance. Seems we need to do all the watch party just so Gareth can add it to the collection. Oh, the mob has spoken. I wonder how. Well, yeah, it's probably considered problematic for 1,000 things now, isn't it? The fact that there's they're all white straight characters in a family, so
Yeah.
definitely off the list now. Apparently, there's one of my favourite Steve Martin movies ever. Joaquin Phoenix made his film debut in that movie. As far as I know, he's about 10 years old. Well, he was in Space Camp, wasn't he? As Leaf Phoenix, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He made a couple of films as Leaf. Ron Howard's best film in the 80s is Gung Ho. There you go. I'd watch Gung Ho over Paranoid. That's much more racist. Right. Paranoid is one of my favorite. Oh, hang on. Double clicked. Can't picture Curtin Roadhouse or Swayze and Cash. Yeah. Parenthood is great fun, says Graham. There you go. Father Bride is when Steve Martin starts to lose it for me. Yeah, when you've done stuff like The Man with Two Brains and I think Little Shop of Horrors and Three Amigos and House Sitter was another one where it was like safety comedy. But yeah, I have seen Grand Canyon many years ago, but yeah, he's more serious turn in there. Couldn't figure that. Could never figure out why Parenthood is a 15. It's a split second shot of a dildo or something. You're correct. I forgot about Space Camp. Actually, I wish I'd forgot about Space Camp. Jinx, Love, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Space Camp's gold.
I've got that on a Blu-ray, believe it or not.
Yes, I do.
Who needs Space Camp on Blu-ray?
Gotta look gorgeous with the shots of
it looks great. It looks great.
Going up. Yes, All of You is actually my favorite. That's Lily Tomlin, isn't it? Where she takes over half his body and possesses him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that for a while. There's a dildo and a dive I haven't seen, but other than that, it could have been a PG. I think kids wouldn't notice that, would they?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't turn it off, isn't it? Planes and Amigos, yes. I think
Three Amigos is brilliant
as well. Yeah, he was good when he had another person to bounce off.
Yeah.
No, they basically remade Space Camp recently as Space Cadet. Oh, I didn't know that. The heathens. Oh, you're forgetting Ruskies in 1987. Loved it back then. Is that another Leaf Phoenix one? I saw Space Camp at the cinema. I don't think I did, but I did rent it a lot. Right, where are we? This one. I thought I almost had the complete top 10, but I don't have Driving Miss Daisy. So that's,
again, I don't think it's a film I've seen.
I've seen it a few times. It's all right. It was very big at the time, but it's one of those that people are looking back and say it's not that good now.
Yeah.
It's somehow it was number 9 year, and it's just about an old lady who can't drive anymore, so they hire a black driver with the 50s America to drive around.
Yeah.
And they form a friendship, and that's about it. I think there's a rip-off episode of Quantum Leap that does it a lot better. But,
Right.
but it does have Dan Aykroyd in it. So he had 2 films in the top 10 that year, and the next one is.
Yeah, I mean,
You got 1 and 2 as well.
yeah. My second favourite franchise of all times. I am a Ghostbusters nut. As you'll be able to see some of the shit up there behind me. There's fucking tons of Ghostbusters stuff in this room. I've got a big Ghostbusters tattoo. It's just one of those franchises that I think's amazing.
Yeah.
Second film is so far different from the first film. It's great for it. I like the whole franchise. The real Ghostbusters cartoon, how it fills the timeline between the first film and the second film, works brilliantly. Just everything about it. Apart from the 2016 film, which was an absolute abomination of writing and acting.
What 2016 film?
Exactly. it's an amazing film franchise, and to be fair to them, everything they're doing with the newer stuff, whether people love it or hate it, I personally think it's brilliant. You know what I mean? It's nice to see the franchise back, but the original two films are so good, and considering they're quite far apart from each other. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? There's quite a period of time between both films. It's surprising, really, that the second film got as much love as it did, and it's just as good as the first film.
yeah, I do enjoy it. I saw it in the cinema. Can't
Yeah,
lie.
it's
That's a
great.
great
It's
Christmas
great.
film on New Year's.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I forgot Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Was that 88 or 87?
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Three Amigos is a short chase movie. Duh.
Nice.
I saw that one theatrically, bought the piss out of me. Oh, hang on. Which one was that? Space Camp, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Have you seen Deceived? I did see Deceived with Goldie Hawn in the cinema. Driving Stage is awesome, and a use certificate film with an N-word in it. It's educational. Joel
Yeah.
was a short chase movie. Oh dear. Still generally regarded one of the best picture winners ever. Yes, people have definitely turned on Driving Miss Daisy since it came out. As a kid watching Parenthood, I knew what vibrators were, but I didn't recognise diaphragms. Yes, exactly. Why would you? They weren't in the Electric Blue videos. The 80s belonged to old people acting cute and rebellious in movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Parenthood is educational. There you go. Here's my next hot take. Outside the original Ghostbusters, I've not liked anything in the franchise since. Oof.
Ooh.
There's a lot. You don't like the Extreme Ghostbusters. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Malice. I did like Malice. That's a good one. Although every time the guy yells, "It's Vigo," I laugh my ass off. I have to admit, it's Vigo. He is Vigo.
Yeah. I was like, said when they said, "Where are you from?" He goes, "The Upper West Side."
Bloody love Ghostbusters 2. Don't get why some don't like it, including Murray. Yes, he was a bit of a problem for that film. I only like Ghostbusters 84. I think the rest are quite average. Sorry, Tony. Do you want me to?
Oh no, yeah, it's each to their own, mate. It's each to their own. It's
People really used to get offended by everything. Exactly. Don't watch it if you're going to get offended. Driving Miss Daisy.
Yeah.
I don't forget what the porn version is. Ghostbusters had more laughs than any of more recent films. I have mixed feelings about Afterlife and Frozen Empire. They aren't terrible films, just aren't particularly funny. Well, yes,
Afterlife we really enjoyed. I wasn't blown away by Frozen Empire. I think as a film, there's too much going on and also nothing going on at the same time. It's bizarre that can happen. But I didn't dislike it. You know what I mean? It was still a fun time.
Yeah, it's tight
yeah, but it just ends up going all over the show, and it just ends up a bit sloppy.
The story doesn't kick in until the end.
Yeah. But I'm happy that they brought the franchise back. So
I haven't liked anything post Ghostbusters 2. Controversial opinion for Ghostbusters 2016. It's better than the last two, and I'll die on that hill.
well, I mean, what I do like about 16 is the quality of the special effects. Special effects are fantastic in it. In 16, it's just that the writing and the acting is goddamn awful.
Yeah, it looks great. The Ghostbusters Back You Gone is just like one surviving chuckle brother. The magic is gone. And the worst of 89, Roger Ebert claimed that no one has come up to him on the street and told him Ghostbusters 2 was a good film. You must be talking to the wrong people. Indeed he is. Right, where are we? Number 7. Sequel again. Many sequels. Back to the Future 2. Ooh. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
The trilogy.
Yeah, Back to the Future, isn't it? You know what I mean? What more can you say? Yeah, first film's about as near perfect film as you're ever going to watch. Second one comes in really, really close. Third one goes off on a bit of a fucking tangent, but like I said, second one still really good, dead entertaining. You know what I mean? It's as far as a trilogy goes, it holds up well. Like I said, third film isn't particularly fucking brilliant, but as a story, it's good.
Generally sad there's only one Chuckle Brother left.
Well, I've got a real good story about the Chuckle Brothers. I'll throw it at you fast. That the existing Chuckle Brother, it is Paul. Is it Paul? Is it Paul that's still alive? It's Barry it was Barry that died, wasn't it? Paul that's, I think. Anyway, he was doing cameo videos. If everyone knows what cameo is, and to get him to do something would cost £30. So I thought, yeah, that'd be quite cool. Let's see if he'll do a little bit of an intro for the Masters of the 80s channel. So I messaged him, everything like that, and basically he told me, one of the Chuckle Brothers basically told me to fuck off, because for £30 it meant I could keep reusing it as many times as I wanted, and for 30 quid it was a one-off deal. It was a one-off deal. Somebody's name had to be in it. It had to be somebody's birthday or anniversary. And I messaged him back. I said, mate, I've just watched all your videos, and you doing them out of your kitchen with your underpants drying on a maiden behind you. I ain't giving you 30 quid. Oh, there you go.
Maybe you can go back to him now. You're the Wigan Film Club.
Wigan Cult Film Club, yeah. It's to be fair, as the Wigan Cult Film Club, we've gone a bit next level, and we've got Lawrence Harvey. So if you know who Lawrence Harvey is, the actor from Human Centipede 2 and Human Centipede 3, and he's our official actor within the club. So
that's a better level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Back to the Future is damn near perfect trilogy. Yes.
Yep. There's only the third one that lets it down a little bit, and again, it's still watchable, the third one, but it's not as good.
Ante for Another Hat. I love the original. I don't get either of the sequels. Oh, I think that's Back to the Future. Feel bad for Ackroyd. He was trying his darndest to get a decent GB3 for latest, but yes. And that's a result to basically cameo. Yeah, he's basically now cameos in Melbourne Cack. Bill Murray has a lot to answer for. He looked pissed, drunk in front of the Empire. Yeah, he wasn't certainly giving it all.
No, I don't think he even knew what was going on half the time.
Hot take. Sorry. Can't trust Siri. Can't believe that Back to the Future is now set in the distant past, 2015. That is true. Oh, and one hairy biker. Maybe they could get together with the Chuckle Brothers. Another one. And for another hot take, I love the original, but I don't like either of the sequels. There you go. Big fan of the Western fan, massive fan of Back to the Future. Well, see, I used to not like the Western one because I was never a Western fan, but I do appreciate it more after watching some Westerns that inspired it. I'm waiting to the sequel for Jack Inner Space to see if Jack Purser comes to the rescue. It's been 35 years. I don't think he's coming back. Too bad. COVID considerably more fun than Ghostbusters 16. Oh dear. Barry Chuckle show sounds like a price.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he could have had 30 quid in cash in hand, but no.
Yes, but no, he didn't want to do a little intro for me because I was going to use it more than once, and he said that wasn't fair.
Maybe you could get him to say something, but have different words in between, so you just cut it together. A. Yes, The Burbs is not in the top 10, which it should be. It was number 34, right behind Karate Kid 3, unfortunately. It should be better than that. It wants to be told to fuck off.
Honestly, it was great.
I love how casually Dan Hyde talks about seeing UFOs. Yes, I haven't seen much of his stuff, but yeah. Yeah, Ackroyd with a few of the positives. Frozen Empire,
yeah.
And Ernie. You know that, I should say. The Chuckle Bikers. I'm taking that name. I think if you watch all Back to the Future films together in one sitting, they all feel as good as each other. Separate viewings highlight the gradual quality decline.
Yeah.
You watch silent movies. I don't watch.
No.
Not unless I need to. Ackroyd lives by all that stuff, bless him. Yeah, why would he reply to my emails then? Right, where are we? That was Back to the Future 2. So somehow more popular than Back to the Future 2 is a Disney film.
Yeah. Honey, I
With
Shrunk
more
the
written
Kids.
around it from Ghostbusters 2. Yeah. I guess it's a
Yeah.
kids' film and kids love it.
Yeah. It's not a bad film. I can watch it. It's entertaining.
Directed by Joe Johnston, who went on to do Rocketeer and
Yeah.
Captain America, the first Avenger.
Yep.
But apart from that, yeah, not much else to say about it.
No, like I say, it's enjoyable. The practical effects in it are fantastic.
Yeah,
I mean, they
How they made
they still hold up. Yeah, they still hold up quite well.
but the two sequels less so.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the sequels. Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. Honey, what the hell was the other one?
Yeah, Blew Up the Baby, and then Honey, We Shrank Ourselves.
Yeah.
I think it was a TV show. I'm not 100% sure, but without Moranis. I have a theory. It's impossible to go online without seeing a Back to the Future reference. It is popular. I think silent movies one of my favorite companies. Have you seen Ackroyd's Joe Rogan appearance? Even Joe didn't know what to make of him. That's why I want to speak to him. Right, so this another shocker. What's better than Back to the Future 2, Ghostbusters 2? It's Look Who's Talking.
Look Who's Talking. Yeah, bizarre.
It was a big hit. I did love it when it comes out, but I'm not a fan of it anymore. As such, it's all right.
Yeah, it's
How it was of all the films you've spoken about, it's number 5.
Yeah, 5.
So to get back to some normality, the great Lethal Weapon 2 is at number 4. So that's at least something.
Yeah, and who doesn't like a bit of Danny Glover?
Yeah.
I like Danny Glover. I like Danny Glover and everything.
Yeah, he is good at everything, isn't he? But yeah, it's one hell of a great film, that one.
Yeah.
Still embarrassed, I believe the Sun story where they said he was going to be in a film called Honey, so fax the kids. Well, that's probably one of the stupid ideas they had. What was the film where they gave Dan Aykroyd free reign and it was demented? Oh, it was Nothing But Trouble. Yeah, had a dick on his nose, as played multiple characters, both with John Candy playing him and his sister. Yeah, there he goes. Aykroyd's Harlow. Yes, wrote and directed it.
Chevy Chase in it.
Sleepwalked it. Demi Moore was in it.
Yeah,
I used to love it. It's not terrible. It's just very weird.
It's weird. I can watch it, and I quite like it. It's because it's daft. You know what I mean?
It is daft. Is the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is talking so popular? Jesus, yes.
Yeah.
I have seen LA Story. I love LA Story. Yeah, it's absolute shit show. It's not a good film by any stretch.
Yeah.
What do you think the number 3 film of '89 is? It is.
It's a big one, and again, it's a very
No one expected that.
It's a very highbrow film. You know what I mean?
It's fantastic, but I wouldn't say it was top 3 of '89. I think I'd put Roadhouse ahead of this.
So would every American.
But yeah, it's like 50. Well, first half is comedy, and then it gets into serious drama.
Yeah.
But exactly. Yes, Craig's acted like a dick on Sex Surprise. Yes, how unexpected, but it is bizarrely watchable. Dead Poets Society is awesome with the big Robin Williams fan, but yeah, it's a fantastic film. I just don't think how popular it was back in the day. Everyone wanted to see it. I think we were quite sophisticated back then. They definitely done that. Well, exactly. If you look at all the different films here, Steel Magnolias, War of the Roses, Harry Met Sally, Parenthood, Driving Miss Daisy, even then comedies, action, all mixed. What do you see top 10 this year?
I couldn't even imagine what would end up top 10 this year.
Indeed. I heard John Carpenter say Chevy Chase was the worst person you ever worked with. Yes, I don't mind Memoirs of an Invisible Man, but it's neither funny or anything, is it? A thriller. Oh yes, Dragnet Watch Party. Well, yes, there is someone around that wants to do that. Oh, there he is. The dumb stuff is dumber. The clever stuff is way cleverer. Yeah. Top 3. Come on, Cyborg's better than that shit. I would watch Cyborg over Dead Space Society.
Yeah.
Warlock, which was like 200. For 10 posts, so as good as the film is, I need some entertainment, damn it. Some fun. True survivor. Sadly, the clever stuff never makes it into the cinema anymore. Only the dumb blockbusters. Yeah, exactly. Might be a conspiracy. Carpenter didn't have a good thing to say. Don't think he got along with the Splash Girl either. Oh. Oh yeah, she was. I was trying to think. Where's she in? She's in Invisible Man.
Yeah.
I know more about philosophy and super stuff than I ever did in the 80s for certain. There you go. Right. I know more about anything because of Quincy MD, but yeah. All right. Right. Let's put people out there. There's only 2 films left. So yeah. Although people will say it was the biggest film in America in '89. It wasn't the biggest film worldwide, but Indiana Jones and the Temple of Last Crusade.
Nope, Last Crusade. Personally, my favourite, which is bizarre, but I love it. I think it's a brilliant Indiana Jones film.
It's the best of the only 3 films that were made. Yes.
Yes. And don't get me wrong, I like Raiders of the Lost Ark and Temple of Doom. I think they're brilliant. But Last Crusade at that time was the only one I'd ever seen at cinema. I'd never caught the first 2 at cinema. And I think Sean Connery just brings that little bit of class to it as well as, and he's really, really good. It's a really good film. I love it.
It is. It's amazing. There's not much else you can say because they're 3 almost great films again, like Back to the Future. But I think the killer was between 100 and 200. Unfortunately, Ramon. But I think that might because it had such staggered releases. I don't think it got released worldwide in '89. I think it got like most of European, and it might have been 90 and other areas. You definitely know the last 2, yep. Carpenter was essentially a director for hire on Invisible Man. Chase was really pulling the strings, as he was one of the producers. That explains a lot. Hate it when Carpenter films don't have his music. That is a good point. I don't think it did that? So yes, everyone out of their misery, if they can't guess what number 1 is. Batman.
The biggest piece of event cinema that I've ever participated in. This was a phenomenon when I was younger. We queued on opening day for this. I queued for 4.5 hours to get in to see it. And I've never been in a longer cinema queue before that or after that. It was unreal, the queues to get in to watch this when it came out. The hype around this, the hype after it came out was just phenomenal. I've never seen anything like it since. It was crazy. And probably still the single best superhero movie that's ever been done. I'm not the biggest superhero movie fans.
Right.
They sort of annoy me. But this is just brilliant. It's just Michael Keaton's my Batman. I don't think there's been anybody better.
Same.
But as a film, Tim Burton wise, it looks good. It feels good. It sounds good. And event cinema, I don't think you get event cinema like that anymore. It was a truly a sight to behold. You know what I mean? It was crazy. The hype train for it.
Everywhere it was. Couldn't move my Batman stuff.
No.
Yes. I think I've seen Splash 2 once. That's the reason.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Splash 2.
It's the same as Mannequin 2 or Mannequin on the Move.
I've seen Mannequin 2.
Who did the music? Carpenter liked it when he doesn't have to do the music because his own words. He's quite lazy. I love that guy. Yeah. Saw Batman when I was younger. It was awesome at the time. Yeah. Morricone's score for The Thing is pretty awesome. Yeah. I keep thinking it's Carpenter, but it's not. He got Morricone in. Dum dum dum. Probably my biggest cinema crime. I didn't see Batman at the cinema. Oh dear. Yeah. the queues were massive in my era too for Batman, and I remember being stunned when I saw the size of the queue. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we
Unreal.
got there an hour early because it was only a small town cinema. So
Well, we was only a small town cinema, but the main auditorium at the cinema in Wigan at the time, Screen One, was 500 seater,
bloody hell.
and it sold out twice in front of us. So there was 1,000 people in front of us. It was crazy.
Yeah. The music to I don't remember the music to Memoirs. I saw Batman in the Cinema 2004.
I bet it was still cool. You know what I mean? It's definitely a cinematic film.
Yeah. Oh, come on, that can't be true.
Ooh.
But you get to watch it when I do the 35th anniversary. I think was it in a few weeks. Oh, hang on. Talking of controversial material, DC films are better than Marvel, but not more successful, but more interesting. There you go. Movies were being made before 1896. That's it. What the hell did I say? What was I talking about that would reference that? Films have been around. Right, there we go. We made it. Oh, DC films to be serious. Oh, there's kicking off now. Don't mention superhero films, anyone. I've never been to a big movie with queues. That wouldn't happen these days. No, I guess you book online. If sold out, you don't go.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you had to buy your tickets at the door, that's the only way it happened, doesn't it? I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, it was crazy back in the day, having to queue. Who'd have thought you have to queue for something?
Especially for hours for a film.
Yeah.
You can watch it online at home instead. How is that possible? Exactly. Magic. Michael Keaton's truly terrific. Even though laughed he was cast, it nearly caused riots at Warner, but they got the last laugh. Oh, Ennio Morricone. Sorry, Francis, like a lion slip. Now, all the foreign movies were in the 100 to 200 when did we do that? Last month.
Yeah, loads of foreign movies, weird documentaries. You know.
Yes, we had a varied pack last time.
Yeah.
So yeah, Henry V was about as New York Stories. Henry V is about as highbrow as this list went this time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andy. Yes, we'll wrap this up.
Cheers, Andy.
2.5 hours. It's my fault. The first film footage, I think it's somewhere on YouTube, someone wandering around their garden. It's probably still copyrighted. You mean where's Lethal Weapon 2? That was number 4. 3? 4. Yeah, did you blink? It's getting late. Yeah, where is Lethal Weapon 2? Did we not say it?
Yeah.
No one listening to this as we talk? Anyway, held my tape up. I still can't believe the last massive cinema queue I saw was the In-Betweeners Part 2.
What?
Definitely wasn't worth queuing for.
No.
I believe Lethal Weapon 2 was the fourth. Dead Poets Society was number 3. No one's paying attention. I need diagrams for these people. I do value his friendship. Thank you, Bob, for reminding me. But there we go. So, bloody hell, we made it.
Yes.
It wasn't supposed to be this long.
It took 7 hours of streaming over a 5-week period. But we've got through 200 films of 1989.
And then, I ended up with the most obvious one as the winner. But yeah, what a fun list, exactly. Where do we go from here? Well, we take a break for a month.
Yeah.
Yes, I must have had a mini blackout and missed it. Yeah, we didn't talk too much, just said how great it is. Good night, all. Good night, Bob. The diplomatic immunity, yes, I was avoiding that. Good fun, pal. Thank you, Savoy. Right.
Well,
Say goodbye. Say goodnight, Tony.
good night, Tony.
The L1s are the best. Right.
Yay.
Somebody had to quote it. Yeah, I was waiting for that. So I wondered why no one had quoted it. Night Owls, yes, Night Frowns. Oh, so tomorrow evening I will be interviewing James Brunner, who wrote these classics.
Nice.
So yes, expect some 10 o'clock tomorrow night, not a late night. Right. So yeah, thank you, Nicholas. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Ian. Good night. Let's get out of here.
Good night, everybody.